that's way too out there. What's going on, guys? We
He been running. I was like, where you at?
Yeah. Yo, walking the dogs, feeding the dog. Everything fell on me at the last minute because, every other weekend we got the grandkid. And then, the mom's is here and she stepped away for a little bit. So I had to, do dadly duties.
Apologies, everyone, for us being late.
and it was all me. It was all me because Addict was being held up because of me. And I'm like, I thought he would just start. And he didn't.
Well, I mean, if Cog was here, we probably would have started, but it was just me for the bulk of the time.
Yeah, I came in a little bit hot too. Yeah,
but I came close to just come to go live and say, "Yo, I kicked everyone out." It's the Addict Show.
It's the Addict Show. Welcome to the Addict Show.
What's going on, you guys? Unfortunately, I couldn't really prepare for this at all because I was traveling all yesterday. I don't even know what episode this is, but it's cool. We gonna say it's episode 1 of Addict 5. We got there's a lot of stuff going on, man. King gave me a bunch of links. All of these, I was looking at some of those links. I got to be proud of King for a moment. There was really no K&N affiliate links in that. None.
I appreciate it because I actually do. Well, my little ninjas is out in the streets, and they actually bring me information, and I vet the information, and I try to be a good source for the vetting. So again, if I pass it on to you, I know that you're going to be double checking myself. So
we're going to be talking about Project Helix. They're doing some digital pushing. We're going to be talking about Forza Horizon 6. All the Lords was gifted a code. Apologies. We normally do like a video, like really going over our our thoughts of the game. But Cog actually, send some love to Cog. He actually had a family emergency.
That's real. Not the
that's the reason he's not here. He might pull up because when I asked for a code, did he want a link? He said yeah. So he might show up. He might not. I don't know. But today, it's out of 5. We all the banners being turned to green. We changing everything. Everything. I have it right now, just ready to push the button. Then we got GTA 6 leak, and I'll get a knee from King because he got to bend the knee with me on that price. So
no, you lost.
Well, okay,
you might as well chalk that one up right there, boy.
What was that? What was that one?
That game was gonna be $100 standard.
Wait a minute. Doesn't the translation of of money kind of indicate it could be?
It makes no sense for him to even act like that. Like it makes no sense for you to try to corner me on a price point, right? Where I could just point to Australia and I'm easily past my threshold. Very easily.
There we go. See, the thing is, Addict, if you didn't put that caveat in, if you didn't have that
I said dollars. I said dollars.
You said dollars.
What you gonna say? Australians don't pay what they don't have dollars.
What do you pay, sir? What copy do you buy, sir? Do you buy the Australian copy, sir?
I have a passport, sir. Wherever I am at the time is my home. So again.
Yeah. So the thing is, Australians, it is dollars. It is their own dollar.
That's right.
USD dollars.
Nah, bro, you didn't stipulate that. Sorry, you can't come in at the last minute and try to.
You gotta be careful with King, man.
Sorry, but that thing is over $100, and I would like my knees. Also, listen, I got these. This is the one I like. I don't like. This is the Vaseline, the one right here. This is approved. This is fast absorbing. This is fast absorbing. This is
you
the men.
Your way out. That's one thing. But you ain't demanding something from me after you cheating.
Listen. That's not cheating. That's
the
men's. I don't want you to use the feminine product. I don't want your knees coming in here too soft. All right. It has to have a little bit of rigidity.
Just enough to get the ash off. That's it. The surface ash.
That's right. I still need that toughness. That gristle. We need that. We need
gristle.
That. We need that gristle. We need that West Virginia gristle.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Apparently, King going through a lot. He's in denial about that, but it is what it is. We'll see.
I'm the Mama Guay, whatever. Wherever I could be that the price fits my narrative.
Whatever. Solve, man. What you been playing? You got Solve actually got something in the mail. I'm curious if he's had a chance to hook it up yet.
Hell no. Everything that I received in the mail is still sitting in the damn box. It's just, my life. Like I said, my life hates me. I was just on the phone now with PR. Might be a situation, so we'll see how that looks. Yeah. So, but I have been playing Forza Horizon 6. And yeah, like Addict said, like we usually do our sort of review video, but we couldn't do it, because Cog had a family situation going on. So we'll do it here, and we'll talk about it here, the three of us. So yeah, that's what I've mostly been playing. I've been playing something else that I can't talk about until next week, and hopefully we'll be able to do a sit down with that and talk about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
And King's been playing a lot of stuff here lately. King has been updated and upgraded from non-beta boy to one of the most beta boy people here.
The beta king.
Bro, I get now, and I'm not gonna ever cry about anything that I got. At the end of the day, I'm truly happy for everything that I got and the stuff that I get to play. NBA Run. I can say that I'm playing that right now. 2 indie games I can't say that I'm playing. What is it? Directive 8020. Still in the middle of that. And
check out Addict's coverage on that though.
Yeah, no, Addict. Well, again. Yeah, he ends games the same night it came out. So.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that game's like that. You could beat that game in one sitting. It's like 6 hours.
It's one sitting for you. Like, JB does the same thing. He's like, "Oh, it's only 30 hours. I knocked it out in 12." But what?
What? Like, I don't even have 6 hours to sit there to do that. Like, my 6 hours got to be broken up into 3 days, 3 or 4 days. I don't have that time anymore. I'm time poor.
Yeah,
but
I'm very time poor.
So I'm playing that, and what is Forza Horizon 6? I think that's it. And every little time I get to myself, and I steal it, and I'm actually like a hoarder when it comes to it. Marvel Rivals. I'm trying not to let that thing like go away, because me and Fortnite used to be a thing, and then Marvel Rivals popped out. Kind of put that to the side, but I still pop in because I'm a Game Pass Ultimate sub. Again, I get the crew every month, and I get the free stuff. So I'm going to show up, get my free stuff, and leave. I got to give a shout out to Legendary Yobi for gifting me Ryu. I appreciate that skin because I did not have that skin, and I appreciate every time I jump inside Fortnite, I'm like, my guy is there. So maybe we can get a chance to play. But yeah, Marvel Rivals, they drop a new season. They drop new events. They got the Dracula, so I got a chance to play and fight Dracula.
Nice. Did they drop Cyclops already?
No, not yet. But they dropped what is it? Devil Dinosaur.
Okay.
So Devil Dinosaur was the last one with Moon Girl. They're like a couple. So, but Cyclops is like right around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah. So I played Directive 8020. We actually do have a topic about that. Me and King are just going to briefly go over that. We also played Forza Horizon. I put a lot of hours of Forza, a lot more than I thought I was going to. So we'll talk about that. I'm playing actually Starbites right now. I actually had to harass the company. Yeah, I had to. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I went through a loophole. I went like I'm sitting here like, how am I going? Because I've never really worked with a lot of like, it's a Korean company, and I've never really worked with like the publishers on that side of the world a whole lot because there's always like a middle person. Like
wait till the story that he tells you was just hilarious.
Like a PR person. So I'm like, okay, I have no clue how to get a hold of this company. They're the they're the people that publish like Trails of the Sky. Never really used them. So I got like 5 contacts, emailed them all, nothing. And then I'm like, okay. So I don't know how it happened. About an hour of looking into it, I'm in their Discord. And I'm going, you know how like on the right of Discord it tells you everyone in there what their roles are. I'm messaging everyone that's his staff.
Oh, that's what's up.
Pretty much all of them told me we can't help you. And then they're all referring me to the publisher that won't respond to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and then I just told them, I was like, I'm a publicly not bash them. I'm a publicly call them out. Dude, that developer said, go for it, pretty much. like they was no resistance. They're like, I hope that works out for you. Like, so I did it, and they were in my DMs, and I had a code in like 40 minutes. Like,
did you get a PC, Xbox code? What'd you get?
No PC. There was no Xbox codes.
Well,
that's kind of scary.
Yeah, so I really enjoy the game. I will have.
Does that mean that it's not coming out for Xbox?
No,
or is it coming out for Xbox?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will have a review up for that next week. A big game I'm hyped for. I should get a code for this week too. So I'm gonna get through that. I gotta talk about a movie real quick, man.
Oh, I want to talk about a movie.
I
too,
watched.
You go first.
I watched the movie Obsessed. And that
I was supposed to see it
be
yesterday.
One of the most.
I gotta say something to Addict. I'm on the phone, right, and my wife is standing right in front of me, and I'm booking the tickets for the movie, and I'm trying not. He's trying to tell me about the movie, and she says emphatically, "Whatever you book, I don't want to see a horror film."
Oh.
Right? I said this weekend.
Like my wife.
Yeah, I'm tired of you. I don't want to see a horror film. And Addict is on speaker, and he's like, "Yo, she's so obsessed and so twisted." I'm like, and I tried to like turn it down. She looked at me, her eyebrows raised, and I was like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna see that movie this weekend." But yeah.
So I've seen a lot of horror movies. This isn't like a scary movie. Like this is like a tension build up movie. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, that this might be the best movie I've seen this year so far. Like,
really?
it was out there, and they've apparently they've only spent $1 million to make that, and they've already made 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
So they made that an opening night. Does this movie gonna have like massive success? Probably not. But 10 times your return, that's great for a lot of people. But some of these publishers probably wouldn't think that. But it's good. I definitely recommend it. Obsessed. It's I had to drive 30 minutes to watch this because I guess my movie theater didn't deem it necessary. Tell me how my movie theater has promotion for the damn movie, but they're not showing the movie.
Your mic is muted.
I was walking around when I
crazy.
went and watched Mortal Kombat because it wasn't on the website that they were showing it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But then I saw a poster in my movie theater. I was like, okay, so they got to be showing it. What? I mean, right? Like, what? Why would they have a poster here if they're not showing it in this facility? I called. They're like, yeah. Sometimes we get posters, and we're not showing the movie. And I came so close to asking, you don't have to put those up, right? Regardless if you get them, you can be probably not a good move to promote something we're not showing. So it is what it is on that. I finally did it, King. After all this,
what was the movie about?
It essentially what it is this dude has like a huge crush on this chick. Mm-hmm. He won't even toss game at her, King. He won't even ask her out.
Because his friend was trying to tell him how to ask her out. Right?
So that he breaks this thing that you can make a wish, and he wishes that she loved him more than anyone else in the world. And then
the wicker
she did.
Yeah. It was kind of the same stuff that with weapons, right? Like the okay, yeah.
So wicker sticks is something. It's some down south stuff that they used to sell back in the days, and it's just really a folk tale.
Mm-hmm.
So he got a wicker stick, and he sits in the car. And I'm just going by the trailer, guys, because I was heavily invested in going to see this movie.
Oh no, there is. There's literally a phone number you could text, and they text you back.
Are you serious?
Hell no.
No, I don't want that.
No.
So
it's a marketing thing. Like it's not like some random number on the.
So he gets the wicker stick, and he was trying to spit game to the girl. I guess he takes her home every night or whatever. And she was going out of the car, and he said her name, and she came back, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot." And then he sat there by himself, and he was like, "Damn, I really like this girl." And on the wicker stick, he cracked it, and his wish was, because you got to get a wish. You get one wish for the wicker stick, and his one wish was that she will love him above no one else in the world. Worst thing that
more
you
than
ever asked
anything
for.
in the world.
More than anything in the world. Yeah, sorry.
And yeah, don't do that. It was crazy. That's not a spoiler. It was in the trailer, my dude.
Yeah, it's a nice trailer.
Yeah, so I do recommend it. Finally, King, after enough time, I finally got a solo leveling shirt.
Very nice.
My man, Michael Jackson.
I kid you not. I've never seen a solo leveling shirt just laying around, and I was able to pick
Where did
one
you
up.
get it?
Walmart. Walmart be selling all the shirts, all the anime shirts I have.
Well, that's what's up.
I feel like they switch them out like every couple months, but they go fast.
I don't get Walmart. I don't have a Walmart in New York City. They are like banned.
Yeah, you gotta go to Jersey.
You gotta go to Jersey.
You got no Walmarts in New York?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I guess that would make sense because Walmart would. First off, Walmart's really bad for the economy in general. It kills all the mom and pop stores. So I actually respect New York for.
But we have plenty of Sam's Clubs, Costco's, and
Sam's
BJ's.
Club's owned by the same company too.
Yeah,
but Sam's Club is a subscription thing. You need a card to get in, and
yeah, but it's not really a big deal.
It's for bulk too, so it's not really the same thing. But you can buy the bulk of the same things there.
So what happens is like BJ's and Costco's kind of band together to keep Walmart out. It's like it's whatever to me because actually I go to BJ's because they got cheap gas. That's about it.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Like I said, hopefully if Cog's able to, he'll pop in. If not, it's
get
just
your rest,
us three
bro.
today. Yeah, it's just us three today.
Yeah, we don't need the police in the building. We need you just go rest, sir. Go rest. Take your time off. Put the badge and the gun away, and allow us to do what we want to do today. Yes,
you're ridiculous.
This is fun.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. I first off, I want to thank all the people that supporting my Forza review. I mean, you guys really show up to all my reviews, but that Forza review about to hit 7,000 views.
That's crazy.
So it's slowing down, but like I go off of like what a video gets every hour because that shows to me if it's going up or down, and that'd be fluctuating. It'd be like going up and then down and then up and then down. So shout out to the people that's following my Forza review. Hey, you know how many people you don't notice ever since reviewed more and more games. There's too many people in this world that be like the moment I get a review code, oh, he's bought. I could say I literally, and then there's some people because all I said, the only negative thing I said in that whole movie, in the whole game, and I said it to you guys. I didn't do the preview with you guys, which is like, okay, we might be getting to the point where we need to change up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean, addicts? It's just coming at me just because like I gave any form of criticism. It's like, dude, it's like a 16-minute video. And 15 minutes of it, I'm glazing them like the whole 15 minutes. And you coming at me for a minute of some not even bad criticism. Just like, okay, maybe we need to think a little bit more from outside the box. But it is what it is when it comes to that. Me and King need to talk about something real quick. Directive 80/20.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and King has had this game for a while now. I did beat it and review it.
And did you go back and play it like on New Game Plus or something crazy? Like, because you had to get like special endings or something, you were saying?
Yeah, so I went back. There's a couple things I didn't like about the way that works. Because like, in the way in my mind, like because they have something called turning points. Turning points is like an initial thing that you look at, and what it does is it tells you like all the paths. Like if you do this, the butterfly. But see, I don't like, and I know the reason they don't do it. Like if I want to go back 3 or 4 tiles back, you can, but you have to play the whole game up to that point. Because obviously if you do a butterfly effect, it's not like the movie where he wakes up and his nose starts bleeding and he starts remembering all they're like, no, they ain't no bleeding here, my dude. Like you got to replay those aspects of life. So that's probably the biggest thing I didn't like. And I understand why they did it because like these branches could drastically change, but it means sometimes you have to do stuff in chapter 2 or act 2 to go to act 6 to change like a decision. And if you change that, because the whole point of the turning point is to see a different alternative thing, but if you do that, then you end up having to play like the initial entire game again. Wouldn't be too much of an issue because the game's not that long, but you can't skip dialogue or cutscenes.
Yeah, but what they really want you to do is actually stick with whatever decision that you made, honestly. And they make it so prohibitive that you be like, you know what, it's not even worth the time for me to go back and just try to change something that I seen. Because certain stuff that I was doing, and I'm not going to talk about it, guys, really, honestly. I'm just going to give you a basic gist of it. Certain things that I was doing before, there were certain characters that I got a chance to play in the demo when we were in Summer Games Fest. And that's not the same thing that I got when I was playing this game. Right?
You know, it's funny that when we were at Summer Game Fest, you're talking about the door part, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my people wasn't even alive at that point.
That's crazy.
The person that was doing the bulk of the conversation in the Summer Game Fest one wasn't even alive when I did it in my personal like playthroughs.
Yeah.
Was that early on? That's pretty early on, I'm assuming.
I think chapter 2 or chapter 3 is when that happens. It's
and then it's a part where I also played another part where I was down in like these little catacombs or whatever, trying to evade a monster. Not gonna really go into much because again the game isn't that long, and I don't want to give away narrative points because it's a heavy narrative point game. But again, something completely different than I actually got a chance to play earlier. So it intrigued me to the point that I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna stick with my decisions because I don't have the time to go back and just play stuff and just to get a different outcome. I'll just play it through first, take note of what I did during that playtime, and then next time try to do something completely different to see a different outcome or a different
well, you don't even have to go through all that because they literally tell you everything. Like when you click on the tile and you look at it, like every tile tells you, because it has a branching path. Like one will branch to like 3, and all 3 will tell you exactly how you get that unlocked. I don't mind them telling you. I would, but you don't even have to play it. Like you don't even have to beat that part of, like, let's say, because it's all branching paths. So if you do branch 2, that's fine. Unlock 1 and 3 then. But they will tell you all the branches at the beginning of the chapter. So you can literally go and look and be like, like you're kind of spoiling yourself with like light spoilers. Some of them are big, and I'm just I'm like, man, that's unfortunate. I feel like those should be grayed out until you actually do that chapter, because then at that point, once you do them, if you want to go back, that's up to you. But I feel like they're spoiling like key points of the game.
I wasn't like quiet as kept. I wasn't even reading the head stuff. So I actually really enjoyed Directive 8020. I think maybe it's not as good as Until Dawn, but it's in my personal opinion, it's on the same level at least. Yeah, aren't they the same people that like adjacent, like some of the people that worked at Until Dawn?
No, it's the same company.
These are the Dark Pictures guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it's Supermassive.
Okay, Supermassive, right? Okay. So didn't Until Dawn people get like the company got closed down or something? Something happened.
The ones that made the remake.
Yeah, the remake.
Oh, okay,
they didn't make the remake.
All right, so they didn't make the remake.
Sony owns it. Sony
owns the IP. That. Yeah, because we saw the movie. The movie was pretty good.
Apparently a sequel to that's been greenlit.
Yeah, well, the movie is pretty good.
Yeah, so it comes down to that. It's like, look, in my personal opinion, I feel they did a really good job with this. I did notice that they are publishing. They're self-publishing. There's no BAM, because Bamco, they did a lot of the publishing. Obviously, they made Until Dawn for PlayStation. A lot of their stuff has been with other companies, but this one, and a lot of people do that just to get the game out. What I like is there's no just getting the game out. Like
it's polished.
The game is out. So now, if you do decide to play Directive 8020, because it's like an 8-hour game that you could play. I literally played it 4 times. I'm on like the middle of the 4th time.
That's what I'm talking about.
But see, the third, fourth, the second, third, and fourth is easier because I'm not paying attention to like the dialogue and stuff.
Sure.
But it's in my opinion, when it comes to it, it's just like if you do decide to support the game because you like their games, Supermassive getting every penny of that. They ain't splitting that with no one else.
That's good.
Yeah, so
I see Shift Up doing that as well.
Yeah, I actually like when companies do that because it's not that I'm never gonna tell like people to buy a game solely based off of that, but it just gets a factor. It's like, you know, if you want to support smaller studios and get these smaller studios more funding for bigger expansions and bigger titles in the future, and you do like the game, then, you know, buy it.
You really supporting the devs here.
Yeah, because PlayStation people, you say I support the devs. I need to see that.
I love console warring Addict. I love him to death. Like he's like, and because he's so polite with his console warring,
he just threw a stray out there. Like,
yeah, PlayStation people, like so nice. Didn't call no names like me. Little nice guy.
Isn't this part of a game series? No, I don't believe it is. It might be
a series. No, I don't think it is.
I think that you're thinking of the
Directive.
They already did those. No, I don't think. See, they made like those 5 games that was part of the deal that they made with Namco. Then they made the Quarry. And now Directive 8020 is the game. I'm pretty sure the Quarry was the same thing too.
Something happened with those studios.
So it is part of the Dark Pictures anthology. It is part of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it falls under that.
Yeah, it is the 5th game in the Dark Pictures anthology. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here I'm in a podcast. He is the most rude person I know, man. Like, I'm trying to wave him away because I'm saying I'm busy, and he's trying to get my attention while I'm doing that.
Let me say one thing.
I love this. I love that.
So I'm about to leave and head out of town, and AJ's asked me, or Lord Addict just asked me, give me something if you wouldn't mind, can you get something to drink? Luckily, I had a 12-pack in the truck. Some of them fell out inside the floorboards. I was like, you might want to wash that before you open it, just because I don't know what's been on the floor. I'm trying to make sure he's not going to get something in some kind of infection or something. I don't know. Just give him a heads up.
Are you done?
I love him, man. I love him. Yeah, because he overthought the whole thing.
Yeah. I was like, just put it in the freezer. I don't even know where you put it right over here. Like, okay, never mind.
And so, listen, guys, a 12-pack. Addict does not drink beer.
Yeah, he's
all right.
Yeah, I don't drink.
So if y'all thinking it's a 12-pack of beer, it is absolutely not. It's probably like a soda or something. But I don't think Addict even drinks sodas no more.
No, I'm drinking a soda today. I'm exhausted. So it comes down to it. You know, I do recommend you guys go and play it up, man. And here's the thing: we didn't even have a topic because like Saab didn't play it. Cog did. But he's had so much stuff going in, so you know I didn't want to make it a topic. So you know, but this
and it's so narrative heavy that you really, you know.
This next topic, King of Love, man. PSN player count.
Oh yeah, baby.
You know what, King? You take control. Why do you want to talk about this?
Because we're gonna really find out exactly who the hell is playing games over there now. Right, like we're gonna really see it, right? So they did a trial run.
I'm not part of this.
So they did a trial run a week ago, right? And 5 million of those of the gamers, they were playing Grand Theft Auto 5. All right, dope. Right? Okay, cool. 4.93 million was playing Call of Duty. Well, that's even more incredible for Xbox, right? And this is PlayStation. This is how this is going to terribly blow up in their face. Because when they start showing the actual player count for the actual first-party games that we know don't sell consoles, we know that they're casual box. The wars is going to be so delicious. I cannot wait to weekly post how terrible they're actually doing in their own. And I don't know who the hell over at PlayStation said, this is a great idea. Let's highlight the fact that we supposedly ship 90 million, but we don't have at least 10 million of anything on our first party being played. They can't, if they post the marathon numbers without Steam backing them, Holy crap. This is it. I love this. So this is where being Mr. Me Too following Steam is going to blow up horribly in their face, because Steam is actually a storefront that millions and millions, real millions of people actually go there and buy games and play, and they actually report back. PlayStation, they said they shipped some millions, but then when they do this thing that we get the chance to see who's playing games, I see tumbleweed, sir. And this is going to be, I'm going to live on this. I'm going to give a weekly update every week just to let y'all know where you stand in your own ecosystem. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this really is. This is the bulk of console. Like, King has just gotten so much free weekly. King can make a video about this weekly. Let's talk about the PlayStation numbers this week.
That's what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be a standalone video giving you the news
forever. If this is true.
Yo, I said to myself, I wake up and they just write it for me. I said, this can't be real. Like, because I don't know. I must have had a wicker stick. I must have had a wicker stick, and I must have wished that Microsoft and Sony switch places. Because they can't get out of their own way. One, DRM thing. Two, being they had the 8 million with the player thing, and with this being sued, the lawsuit did, and they got the 2.6 billion now being sued over there. And then, oh man, it's just, I said, wow, I'm living in Bizarro World, but I'm happen to be the mayor of Bizarro World, so I'm loving it here.
So let me explain. Sony is testing a new feature that shows PS5 player counts to the public.
So they can't lean on Steam this time.
Now, this currently is only in beta, while the widget is only available right now to the beta. It is a video that reveals the following for the U.S. Currently, the top 10 as the time of this is Fortnite with 14.6 million, GTA 5 with 5.13 million, Minecraft with 4.97 million, Call of Duty with 4.95 million.
Xbox got 2 of those. Let's get it.
Apex Legends with 1 million, almost 2. Marvel Rivals with 1.5. Battlefield 6 with 1.5, and Arc Raiders is just now almost about to hit a million. You know what's interesting?
Where's Marathon?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Marathon's not on that.
So this is just for live service games, or this is like all the games in general? Because
I believe this is live service.
No, it's supposed to be for all games, but
all games
at this time, besides Marathon, they don't really have a big first party game out, so nobody's playing.
What's the rest? What happened?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Sorrows.
So,
that's right.
Yes. Unlike Forza Horizon 6, which is a standout. it's bravo. Take a bow, sir. Take a bow, sir.
So, do you guys really think like this is even necessary? Like, I'm kind of like curious on like
it's necessary for me.
I mean, for the console war.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Why do you put this front and center for fans?
Maybe
I don't know. Like,
I feel like this people are trying to say this could be used for like,
console war.
No, like trying to bold up their numbers, but it's like they're gonna like for shareholders and stuff. Like they're gonna show the shareholders anyway. So. Like I don't.
Why is this for the public?
That's what I don't understand. Like, what's the point in showing this? I don't understand. Like, first off, it kind of makes you look bad. Your own game ain't on that list, and there's people playing. So that means there's less than 1 million people on PlayStation at that time playing.
Out of this wonderful idea that I can monetize, sir. Please. The numbers need to go up.
And then for shareholders, you would think that they would still kind of include the entire ecosystem, right? I know a lot of these games are sort of sunsetting the PS4 versions, but that those numbers look even better when you consider who's still playing on PS4, like a Fortnite or an Apex or whatever. So,
but it ain't playing Sony stuff.
I just don't understand who's this for. Besides me.
I'm
Well,
absolutely ecstatic, and I will say thank you every Monday when I drop my video giving the new update on how poorly they're doing with their new numbers. Thank you. I appreciate it so much because listen, without their hard work, without them putting this infrastructure in, I wouldn't allow myself to be this great. What I'm going to exceed my own expectations this year based upon the numbers are going to be crazy because people are just going to tune in just to hear me say, yep, no PlayStation games in the top 10 this month.
So let me ask a question though. I gotta ask it. Yeah. All right, with Xbox supposedly talking about daily active players, right? Daily players. It's a potential for that to not look pretty on their end either, right? And now
they never said that they were going to say that. No,
right now
they never said that we will be a tally in the corner that you can look at. She said that internally we will be looking at daily active players. She did not say on your dashboard you can check out what's going on in our ecosystem. I don't know what idiot over there said this is a good idea, but I thank you, sir. And he must be a new hire because you must not know. Yes, you know how you just got the job and you came up with this wild idea that you had before you got the job, but you got the green light, so now you implement your stuff. Well, look here, stupid. I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to use your utensil against you. This is the best thing ever. I can't. If y'all thought I was insufferable, now wait till later.
I could just see like when PlayStation releases what's that game that's about to come out?
Wolverine?
No. Man. This like
on his first, right?
Yeah, talking.
King is gonna make a mockery. This is all King's content gonna be for like a good month after every PlayStation.
That's my
comes
content
out.
every day.
You'll be like, oh, where's that Wolverine? It's not the top 10.
Well, I mean, see, okay, so to be real, I'm buying Wolverine. Whatever it is, I'm buying.
You bought every game almost you talk shit about.
Yeah, true, except for Suro. But at the end of the day, I'm a Marvel head, so that trumps everything. So and then kudos to them for getting it and lock it in. If you mess it up in any way like you messed up Spider-Man 2, I'm definitely gonna be on your head top, but I'm gonna buy the game, and if it shows just one person in the crowd with their arm up, I'm gonna shout my finger up that day. But other than that, nah, I don't know who thought this was a good idea. And I want somebody to put their name to it. I want to know who did it.
And you're going to see the surges, obviously, when those games come out, and you'll see it for the first week or two, especially like a narrative-based game, right? It's, the people who want it up front are going to get it day one. If they have some pre-order package that lets you access it, early, they'll get that, I'm sure, like same way with Forza, right?
Yeah.
So you'll see that surge in numbers there. I don't know that it reaches those heights of a Fortnite or whatever with their 14.6 million or whatever the hell. I don't know that it reaches that.
That's
right?
Wild numbers.
But
bro.
You will see. My feeling is that the final version of this, if they do decide to put this out for public consumption, is something that is going to have like different verticals. Like, okay, this is for like this week, brand new games this week, in order to make other games shine and not, obviously you can just go in and be like, okay, I'm searching for this parameter specifically, and it will show you that every week.
Don't let me control the slider.
And the truth, right? and the truth about it is that on every platform that is the case for the most part. Maybe not Nintendo, where it's like, hey, Fortnite is going to be at the top of all of those. Like, like if you think about who's buying consoles, if they're buying consoles at all, and what they're playing on those consoles, it's probably not first-party games. It's probably not.
Only Nintendo can get away with that, honestly. Yeah. These other two guys now.
This super chat has a little bit. Well, like it's not the same thing, but I think it's relevant a little bit to the conversation.
Right. Let me read them all. Actually, Big Lemon 23 $5 super chat. What's good, my brothers in chat? Happy Forza Horizon 6 week. 140K with no Game Pass. Xbox and PC gamers united. Facts.
That's wow.
Yeah, concurrence. That's crazy. The Iron Rook, $2 super chat. 0 calorie soda at least.
I didn't even look. He just handed me one. It's in the freezer.
Rook,
I forgot Rook is gonna come for you, man.
Rook, he fell off the wagon, bro.
Yeah, today for sure. I actually haven't drunk soda in like a week and a half, but it's happening today.
Yeah, I don't drink that stuff at all.
Then we have 108 Dragons TV, $5 super chat. Ghost of Yote Multi shutting down. Also, damn, after 2 months.
Are you serious?
Damn, really? Games as Service stinks, and their fan base doesn't support Sony online games. Sorry, Marathon.
So what it looks like is that they're not going to be after this next update. That's the last massive update. A lot of people are trying to. I don't know how much the first one did in terms like it did multiple raids or anything.
I don't remember though. Like it definitely was a moment.
But they already did the raid. Like they've already dropped that update. So I don't know if like this is less or more support than the first one got, because I didn't even really play the first one.
Listen, guys, I don't ever ask for this ammo. This ammo just falls in front of me, really and does. I'm able to just use it as I will. Again, a game that they was touting, a game that was supposed to be so incredible, the game that nobody asked for, that I told you that nobody asked for, is actually shutting down the multiplayer aspect to it 2 months after its release. That lets you know I was absolutely 98% right when it comes to these guys all the time. And listen, I know Cog isn't here today. I'm not going to go overboard on PlayStation, because they really doing it themselves. You know, all I'm just highlighting stuff like, you know, like the super chat, which is kind of crazy.
Let me see that we have Mr. Dachi 87 with the 100 Mexican pesos. The worst part about this is showing how 4 publishers control 40% of the PlayStation ecosystem. This is an oligopoly. PlayStation doesn't control its own platform. It's just where publishers extract value right now. I mean, to be fair, the same is probably true on an Xbox. Yeah. Not right now. Not this week necessarily.
That's those games is the reason Xbox is hurting in terms of like that storefront money. They're not making as much money from those games as they used to.
Yeah, like I said, it's not, you know, the guys like us that are buying these platforms mostly specifically for, you know, whatever they offer in terms of exclusives or things just that are just on that platform.
The exclusives is just like, it's like essentially putting a sign in the front of your store that says "come in," and then once you go in the door shuts, and they're like, now you got to buy everything else.
Exactly. And then, you know, like I said, I've said this a million times. My nephew could not care about anything that's PlayStation made. That's not even Spider-Man, bro. He's just like, no, I play Fortnite on here. I play Apex. I play Marvel Rifles. I play. Oh, do they have Roblox now? I don't know. He plays Roblox on his Xbox. But yeah, this is where they at, unfortunately. Then we got Donald Taco, $5 per chat. PlayStation players don't deserve Housemarque. They let Returnal flop when that was one of their best exclusives, and now Sorrows 2. Shaking my head. Yeah. Housemarque. I'm a little worried for Housemarque.
I can give you the reasons why the games flopped. They weren't Gunnar approved. All right. Now,
approved.
Now, any game that is Gunnar approved over at PlayStation is definitely going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the stratosphere. The moment it's not Gunnar approved, it's just going to be Deadwood over there, bro. You get that? Deadwood. You heard what I said? That was funny.
Yeah. limp wood. Yeah.
It happens like that. Get a blue chew. Get back into the game.
Get a Rougeette. Get your mind in the game too.
What was that? Get a Rio. Make it happen.
Bring it happen.
You too can have flame in the sheets.
Then we got 108 Dragons once again, $5 super chat. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Yes, I'm singing the anthem. I got you, homie. I got you.
Crazy.
So you know, I was thinking, King. Oh, let's get this one real quick.
We got another super chat. Oh, come in. Oh, we got Donald Taco, $2 super chat. Nah, it was too much gameplay, not enough cutscenes. Yeah, man. As I said, I'm a little worried about Housemarque because again, Returnal was awesome, and then I think they overcorrected and they dumbed it down too much. Where it's Returnal. Returnal was unforgiving, right?
Returnal was supposed to be like Metroid. You know, at the end, how Samus, every time you end the game, she take off like a helmet or her armor and stuff like that. Well, Returnal was supposed to do that, and it didn't do that, so it wasn't going to approve, so it flopped. So, we know the direction to win in the next way, so that was definitely not going to approve, and that actually flopped. Let's get it.
So I will say we almost have everything done for our overlay for Road to Germany, but you know what? King missed a moment last week. He the week before last. He missed the One Punch Man Saw.
No, you mean One Gimp Man.
One Gimp Man. So I feel like this is the time where we could set a goal, $10, a 10 super chat goal for $10 for Road to Germany. I've got to wear that shit again next week.
You know what? It was crazy. I waited, and I was probably the only person besides the people that was in my DM screaming from the top of the mountains. And I was saying it in the chat, like, where's your suit at, bro?
Yeah.
Like, because listen, I got, if y'all saw on Friday.
Oh, I put the goal up, King. Let's see.
Let's see. If y'all saw on Friday, I was supposed to. Well, my goal on my channel, I have to wear the Afro Samurai joint. You see my Afro hair. You see the headband. Number one under the
sun. He looks wild in that Afro Samurai.
I got my gi hair.
We might have to do another 10, and he got to wear that with you wearing the one piece.
That's what's up. And I got my samurai sword there because I'm a huge fan of Afro Samurai, and I did that for my stream. Well, Verizon royally screwed me, and it was happening, but I didn't understand what was happening. They gave me 2 incompatible Wi-Fi extenders. Right. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that once I got the new Wi-Fi extender, that the second Wi-Fi extender was supposed to just go away. And they were supposed to mail out another one. Well, they didn't do that. Bless you. And my thing was dropped. My streams were stuttering. I didn't understand why. Like, I'm right next to everything and I shouldn't have an issue. So I called them. I was on the phone with them because I did an internet speed. I checked it. It was 90. It was 90 up and like 80 down. No, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So again, I spoke to them on the phone. They fixed absolutely everything. They send out the new Wi-Fi extender and with no extra charge. Everything was pretty cool. But again, I couldn't do that on stream. So I'm gonna do it again this week. But I waited a whole year to see Solve in that suit.
And this is the caveat with the member thing. Saul does not have to wear that mask. So that mask does not make him look like he's in One Punch Man. It makes him look like he's in the Strangers.
I'm in another show,
bro. I said, because everybody's texting me at the time because I had a little existential crisis.
He was so upset he missed that. I was like, King, I'll make it right. I'll try to make it right.
I watched that show over and over, and I said, damn, the one show I missed, the one show, he shows up, and the jokes, I would have never stopped having those jokes. I still got those jokes in my head, but it's not relevant right now. But it was the funniest thing in the world when you're standing up, you was doing the thing, and then you sat down with the face.
And I remember thinking it was weird that his face was off cam when he showed it originally, and when he sat down, I lost it. They want the mask off. Can you wear the mask for a couple minutes?
Jesus, I just
no. I meant next week if they hit that next week. Can you wear the mask for a couple minutes?
Sure, why not? I could not breathe.
I can't ask you to wear it the whole podcast, though, Chad. Like,
your wish is my command. Get back in the box, Gimp.
Get back in the box.
See, that's Redfield. Yeah, see.
Yeah, so when it comes to the whole, like, I'm just curious on, like, back to, like, what we was actually talking about. I just want to know what this is for, the logistics wise and why the company themselves is doing it. So we'll see.
They saw my numbers. They said I'm supposed to have a bigger channel than I'm supposed to have. And how can somebody over at Sony said, how can we help him become 99% right all the time? If we give him a ticker, he can't miss. Guys, but thank you. I appreciate them. I'm gonna put a bumper sticker. Honk if you love Sony.
Oh my god, man. King. Yeah. Well, let's. Oh, they with this. Oh my god.
Let me see
Let's
what else.
read these super chats.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let me see. We got Bruno Ramos Diaz with the 5, I believe, Brazilian reals. Ayo Gunner approved and Blue Chew is wild. Salute King. I was coding and started laughing at the same time.
Bless you, bro.
Then we have the Iron Rook with the $10 super chat. Doing my civic duty. Thank you. I appreciate you, Iron Rook.
King Addict off of soda.
Then we have the legendary Yobi, $10 super chat.
Absolutely.
Cog and Addict come to the front of the congregation. Cog, because he is a bum and the general of the hashtag BWW, bums worldwide. And Mad Dog Addict for terrorizing Xbox Frontline News. How dare you, sir?
That was Addict with a C. I don't know. You got to go talk to him. But I don't know why you bring into me his stuff that has nothing to do with me.
Solve. This guy has the keys to the back door in my show.
Who?
And
Which guy?
Addict.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when he's lurking about. Okay, so that, mind you, he's like a guy, like a ghost that can walk through the walls of your house.
Yeah.
But you gave him the keys to do so. But he never tells you that he's going to show up. What he does is he places things differently inside your house without you knowing. So normally, if your doorbell rang like ring ring, it will ring like boom boom all of a sudden for no damn reason. And he doesn't switch it back. Like he leaves it kind of crazy. This guy jumped in my stream last week, and he was so disruptive. He put a goat sound, and it scared the life out of me. It was a super chat goat sound, a goat sound. Then next he had ghosts, and then he said something about he had meat and put his hands on his shoulder.
So what I did is I stopped looking for like gaming stuff and I just started recording my own voice doing it.
He was so wicked.
I said the last one was I said, chat, I've seen King have his mouth full of meat and put his hand on someone else's shoulder.
That part right there. And then he said, no pause. No pause. It was nothing I could do because it's happening in real time. I'm like, what is this guy doing to me?
Yeah.
He's an absolute menace. He's a terrorist. As soon as I can get him back,
I love doing
I'm gonna get him back.
Because King can't do anything because it's
the
money. King being like the most. This is the most uncomfortable situation I've ever been in.
But them chats coming in.
The super chats coming in, and he's got to like the limit on like his personal principles. And if he's okay with me messing with him for more super chats,
so check it. I'm not okay with it, and I don't want y'all to think I'm okay with it. He does it because he knows it messes with me. So if
I do it because I know King won't shut me down if it's bringing in money, and I can mess with them as much as I want as long as the money's coming.
It makes good comedy, and as long as he's like most of the time he's just back there just making sure that my stream is going good and stuff like that, and he's just checking and he's being like super admin guy.
Every now and again he'll abuse his powers.
Oh, bro, and it's not just every now and again. Then he'll jump in there and a random poll will start. Should King run butt naked around the block or some stupid? And I'm like, Addict, get out of here.
Yo, I didn't do this. Hold on, I didn't approve this.
None of that stuff. So it's just fun to see, but I will pay you back soon, sir. And your mic is muted. But if somebody happens to put jockish in your underwear, well, it wasn't me, sir. It was not me. It was the one-armed man. Well, you the one that said I had my mouth full of meat. Pause.
Yeah.
When I had my hand on the man's shoulder. So
I said it in the most brutal way you could think of. I deleted them so that they're not there anymore. And I kept doing it is every time someone super chats I would change it. I must have changed it like 10 times. It was the most off the wall stuff I could think of. Like
people in the chat say, "What mask?" I was like, "Y'all missed it." Tune in next week.
Yeah, we doing a $10 $10 super chats.
Yeah, just go back 2 weeks and you'll see it. You'll be able to see
will rewear it. I was thinking, Road to Germany been pretty good. We ain't really had to like push it a whole lot because Asha good for business. So
Sony. Sony's really good for business.
Sony's good
right
for
now.
your business.
Yes, I love it.
All right, let's see. A couple more super chats. We have Brand Mick 31, $10 super chat. One Gift Man, shout out to Brand Mick, thank you. We got One Away Dragons once again, $2 super chat. Sav turned into One Finger Man before the show was over. Yeah, so the outfit, it was like a literal onesie, like the gloves, everything is one piece, except for the cape and the mask. So it was not phone friendly, so I couldn't use it. So I had to do a little snip on the finger. So it looked nasty because it was just like I had this full on suit and my fingers sticking out of the glove. So it's not pretty, but I had to do what I had to do. Then we got Richie Torres MMA, $5 super chat. Where's Cog at? Dirty ass City Field. No, I'm sure he wishes he was at City Field today, but he's definitely not there. But yeah,
he needs to be asleep while he can. That's
absolutely. That's it. We're caught up right now.
All right, we getting through here these topics fast today.
What happened to my camera?
I don't know. PlayStation got tired of your nonsense.
Go. They were like, he out of here.
What? Yeah. Yo, what's really crazy is
look at his logo.
My camera just stopped.
I'm saying it's like, nah, we're not doing this with you
Might
today.
have to unplug it and plug it back in. I will set up this next one while we do it.
I've never had a problem with my camera, bro. So
Xbox, Helix, apparently they're going to be potentially changing drastic things on how they handle digital media. Bro. It's called what's that? What's the project called? So I don't mess that up.
Positron.
It's called Project Positron, a potential disc-to-disc digital entitled program allowing owners of physical games to obtain digital, likely to support the upcoming fully digital next-gen Helix console.
It was robot named the Positron.
Yeah. It feels like a Fallout thing. It's probably wrong about that.
Carl randomly hit me up and I just had to send him something. Help bridge the physical collections to digital cloud features as disc owners currently miss out on many modern perk features such as cloud gaming and play anywhere amid the industry shift to digital. Microsoft will probably imply some restrictions, one-time conversions, etc. What's funny is we did a Lord's After Dark, but I felt like this is...
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, we definitely tell them to go see the Lord's After Dark if you want to hear our unfiltered.
Unfiltered. So here's the thing. I did feel like this is particularly one of the things we need, because this is big. This is essentially what they were doing for the Xbox One generation, but they're redoing it, and I feel like in a better scene too. It's not as bad as it was the original one, and first off, I want to know if they're having a physical media aspect of this. Is this going to be some sense like there's no way of physical media? Because I do think that's a mistake. Even if it's an attachment, something that like you do with the PlayStation, like give the people, the all five of them a way to play their physical media without the digital thing. Because they, the Mr. Maddie's plays, even though there's not a lot of them people left, there's still some of them people left. So like to me, if you make it's like one of those scenarios. It's like if you want it, Maddie, you're gonna pay me for it. So it's like it's not really bothering anyone. If
you gotta say pause, bro.
If it's like a USB or something, I don't know if you could do that through a USB. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like I personally feel that it's not an issue if you offer it as like an accessory. We're gonna make it more of an accessory. But what you guys feel about that? We're gonna start with Saul. I do believe Cog is showing up for a couple minutes until he leaves.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, check out our unfiltered thoughts on this specific subject on Lord After Dark coming out late, like probably Tuesday. Yeah, I am not a fan of this necessarily. I just think they haven't stepped on any rakes recently, and this is potential for a big rake if they get this wrong. I think you reach a certain point where when you're talking about licensed stuff and everything and trying to get an entire back catalog that someone may have physically as digital purchases, you start muddying the waters there. You start creating specific weird scenarios for certain games that maybe you can't bring forward. And also just this idea of like, you're asking somebody, more than likely, you're asking them to give up the rights to the physical copy that they have, in which they can play on an original console, whether it be an OG Xbox or 360, in order to get a digital sort of entitlement for that game. And a lot of people aren't necessarily happy, would not necessarily be happy with that, because again, you're swapping one for another for a digital marketplace, and you're giving up, quote unquote, and I said that in air quotes, ownership of said game in order to swap it for a license, which you absolutely do not own. Whereas, I mean, again, same thing applies to a physical game. You technically don't own the game. You own a disc that has it on there and the license is on there, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just, you're swapping one type of ownership for another that feels more limiting. But again, we're all going in the digital, in the direction of digital. When you start looking at numbers like Nintendo numbers and the digital is outweighing physical, that the jig is up and the time is nearly upon us where everybody's going to make that shift. I just don't think a solution where you would take this to digital is. I think it's messy. It's messy, and it creates messy messaging in a way that is reminiscent, to Addict's point, of the Xbox One generation. I don't want them to do that. I think it's fair to say, like, when it comes to your 360 and OG Xbox entitlements, I would love for more of those games to become available, but I think it's also okay to be like, you know what, this is too messy. The series generation is the cutoff for those games. Everything, you can play them on your series consoles, no problem. And we will continue to be expanding that library as much as we can moving forward. But beyond that, everything is sort of a digital entitlement for, Helix moving forward. I think it's just the cleaner and better way to do it. Because again, it's just check what? Oh,
Yeah, keep going.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. Like, I just don't. I don't think it's worth it to create a messy situation where a lot of bad faith arguments can happen. I just don't know that it's worth it. If it could be done cleanly somehow, sure, that'd be great. Because again, I would love Helix to be a one-stop for every single thing. I just don't know that that's, again, talking about licenses. It's funny because I'm looking at I'm in the mood to play some James Bond before First Light comes out. And I'm like, how much does Bloodstone cost? And it's like $20. I ordered a copy of Bloodstone, right? And I'll play it on my 360 because I can't play it on my series consoles. But, I have the 360. I can still play it on there. Cool.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. But I want to play some James
listen,
Bond.
I have my Gears of War 360 upstairs that I never turn on. It's just
that you never turn on, right?
It's for fashion purposes only.
Yeah, it's a pretty console.
I love when I see those people that have like those cabinets that are special made that have like the lights on the top and like every generation.
He's making fun of me right here, statue.
I said I love to see them, but you're gonna say I'm making fun of you.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see where this goes.
No, that's all it was. There was no grand scheme to make fun of King.
You like this? No, all right. So you like to see their stuff. Why?
No, I just like the aesthetic of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you would find them pitiful because you don't care about such things.
I don't care about such things, but I like the aesthetic of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I did not send for you, King. I did not send for you.
It kind of looked like a backhanded compliment. I'm just saying, but hey, maybe not.
Yeah. So in the chat, people are talking about Fandango/Voodoo has been making physical disc to digital for almost 2 decades now. It's time. I just feel like with games, it's a little bit messier, right? You have like, You have licenses when it comes to music. You have licenses when it comes to other things. Like it's. And again, not to say that
slippery
that's
slope.
not the case. It is. It's different for games. Not to say that there isn't licensed music in movies, but it just feels like it's a whole different thing. And digital in terms of movies now is kind of the standard. Like I still get me a 4K Blu. As a matter of fact, I got Akira on 4K Blu-ray in the mail just yesterday because them bit rates on them Blu-ray discs are still better than streaming, no matter how fast the internet is.
Whatever they tell you, they're lying.
But anyway, that's the way I feel about it. I don't know. Again, it surprised me and make it this very clean thing that doesn't feel like, a Don Matrick moment. Sure. But if not, I would just say, hey, series consoles are the cutoff. Anything after that, it's digital and that's that. So that's the way I feel.
What about you, King? What's going on? Was there a K&N news I didn't see? Like...
Oh no, I definitely talked about this thing here, but and it was a minor talk because we talked about it in length at Lord's After Dark. So go check out the Lord's After Dark on the Insider Gaming app. We talked about
cussing.
it's cussing. I mean, it's cussing
from Saul.
a little bit. Well, a lot for me because I hardly ever. So
never.
Yeah. No, I do let one.
People are surprised at the amount that I curse.
If they actually were around us to know who we are.
Saul be cussing so much in After Dark, it'd be making me think of like the funny thing when people would be telling like little kids, just because you could cuss don't mean you have to cuss.
Dude, I'm unleashed.
Saul be like censoring himself so much with cussing on this show. When he goes on that, he's like, I'm going bow to the wow with the cussing.
Absolutely bananas. But we talked about it for a good length and we had a lot of nuanced conversations, and that's kind of what Lord's After Dark is. So this topic itself, it's many different layers to this topic, and I can see why they're going to go back and revisit something that they had shelved in the past. But let me explain how it was set up in the past with the Xbox One. That was Xbox One, right? When it was doing that, when they first
talked about it. Yeah.
Right. So that was Xbox One. All right. And they were pairing up with GameStop initially. This is what the conversation was. And you would be able to go to GameStop and bring in your disc and you would get a digital code. And that made your disc null and void. They don't care about that. I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. But let me see. Checking my joint. Pause.
King, they try to get they so tired of King, man.
Yeah, they're out of control. It's bad business. I don't know what's happening. But again, I'm back. There we go. So I'm thinking that in that manner that worked. Right? Because what you allow GameStop to become is exactly who they're supposed to become, a retro console store. Right? That Pokemon card stuff is cute. Them entertaining the idea of trying to buy eBay where you can't even fight your way out of a paper bag. They needed the help. Now, Microsoft had paired with GameStop early on, and they gave them $50 million. I remember when they helped revitalize the stock. People in the store were walking around with Microsoft Team shirts. Remember that? They had Surface tablets, and a lot of the Microsoft merch or Xbox merch was in the front of the store, normally reserved for Nintendo or PlayStation. And then they went on a whole canceling a lot of GameStop stuff. Now this thing is back. I'm absolutely pro-consumer, people. Contrary to what you might believe, I don't really like Microsoft. I love Xbox. And big corporations want you to own absolutely nothing while they control everything. And this is another iteration of that. So take your physical disc in and relinquish the rights to it. I got a lot of things that I can say to it, but I don't feel like being canceled today for the 45th time. So what I'm going to do is just say this. It's a bad idea. You don't need to do anything. But when Sarah Bond came out, but she's no longer with the company, and that's the Queen Sarah Bond, said that they're future-proofing and past-proofing your Xbox library. that kind of put them in a bind for people that if they want to go over to Project Helix, and if it's the only digital console, and you don't give them a pathway to utilize their physical media, and that you said that they will be able to carry over with them, then you, my friend, are at a wrong, right? PlayStation does the pregnant baby disk drive thing, and it works because what they did, even though the thing costs $12 to make in some place, but they sell it for 100 and some change, I don't care. They give you the opportunity to purchase it, and that is what Xbox needs to do with Project Helix. They need to take a page from Sony. They need to look at the things that they do right. You can't be in third place, right? Because Nintendo's in first place. You can't be in third place and don't learn from the positive actions of individuals ahead of you, so that way you don't step on a rake and you do the positive things that they've done. Everybody else do it. I don't know why they didn't see this and say, you know what? For our digital consoles, especially that Series S, we will offer a digital disk drive. I mean, a physical disk drive, so you can have your games. I don't know why they haven't done it. I don't know why isn't a thing. And then going forward, if Project Helix, and I believe so, is going to be completely digital, then you're cutting off a whole generation of individuals. And this program, again, is taking away the consumer's rights, in my opinion. And I don't stand for it, because I got at least 600 360 games upstairs that they will never see. They will never get it. If my series consoles that have a disk drive can't play it, then I got my 360 upstairs that I will play it if I ever have to blow the dust off the thing. I hope it doesn't get red ring of death, please. Oh God, no. But at the end of the day, the consumer is supposed to have the rights. That's why I love Neo Geo with the AES Plus, because that is giving the consumer back the rights that are being taken away from us in this digital era. Sorry, I went a little bit long with it.
No, you're fine. You know how I knew King had like way too many 360 games? Because he had that Enchanted Arms game. I ain't never seen a physical version of that game. Like,
I got Enchanted. I
didn't even know it existed. Like,
I got Magna Carta. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I have a whole note thing for Enchanted Arms, and I still haven't got around to making that video. Probably next week I'll make it sometime. Well, this week, because man, it went from Directive to Forza. Like I ain't had time to breathe. Like now I'm playing Starbites. So you know, here's the thing. Like, my thing to Xbox is like they're currently going through a lot of issues when it comes to a lot of scenarios. Don't let this be an easy rake. Like, it's like you can easily offer an accessory that gives people what they want, that you make money for, because it's not like you're giving it away. Do exactly what PlayStation does, and everyone wins. You know, at the end of the day, I get it. People are saying, "Oh, you have to pay an extra $100 for the illusion of ownership." But here's the thing: it's not my place to tell people what their version of ownership is and what it's not.
Facts.
If they want to go out there and they want to buy, if they want to buy that, cool, do it. To me, the option is never bad. That's my issue. Like giving people the option to do something that they want and have something that they want is never a bad thing. And I think people that are arguing, I hope people that are arguing about that understand that regardless if you don't use physical media, and I don't use physical media at all, but I'm not going to tell people that use physical media they tripping for using physical media.
I use it for console warring purposes only, sir.
That's what I use my physical media for, the console war.
Yeah, I mean,
they said that
remember
PlayStation is going to get all these games.
That is one of the most viral shorts that we have. Do it again, King. Do it again. Do it again.
I don't have the exact games here. I have those are PlayStation games, and it didn't add up.
We went viral twice from you doing that. One with the Call of Duty game and one with the Gears game, where you said, he said, you ain't getting none of this. And then there was the one time where he showed all the PlayStation games. And he said, all of this don't equal this.
Yeah, don't equal Call of Duty. And we can see in the stores. And weekly, I will be giving you the tallies on where they stand in the marketplace, sir. I do appreciate them. But yeah, so when you say the whole slate is coming over to PlayStation, no, it ain't. But listen, I just do this for console warring purposes only, just to point out to you how factually wrong you are. And if you want a GIMP version of Halo, which I am totally against, I don't think it should ever reach that platform. And if Asha wants to have a moment, if she wants to stand 10 toes down, she needs to get up there and say that game is being canceled. And whoever we got to pay or whatever fines that we got to pay, oh well. If we got to refund whoever's money, so what?
Unlike King don't care about like it being part of the console war stuff. I just think that's part of business. If you want to maintain a platform and have value in that platform and to be a reasoning for people to come in that, like sometimes you got to make the hard calls and sometimes it involves losing some money. It's like, look, it is not our fault that the damage was done to the brand to the way it was. So it's just like, and to me, right before Helix comes out, it would be nice to have one big game. Let's say Fable is what Fable is supposed to be. One big game that they like, yo, we made the right call by pulling that off PlayStation. Because guess what? There's going to be one last big game going into next generation where people identify that with the Xbox brand and say, oh, I played that on PlayStation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what happened with Last of Us on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah. I just think the problem with them is right now is like again, they made it clear like they don't even have the stock to sell you an Xbox if they could. Like they don't have it, right?
I don't believe that to be factual. I believe they do have the stock. I believe they're saving that stuff for probably Grand Theft Auto when it comes out to just have stuff on the shelf shelves or whatever. But I don't believe they particularly are in the business of selling you series consoles. I think they're in the business of selling you Game Pass. I believe that they're in the business of selling you cloud controllers, peripherals. Again, I don't know what the hell this is doing, but I don't believe that this is what they're looking for, especially when they're trying to sell you the new shiny thing. So new shiny thing is Project Helix. And at the end of the day, it will behoove them to keep pushing this gen to take away a future customer. So it makes no sense. I don't think they're in the business of that at all.
And that's my thing too, where it's like, even if they don't have the consoles, you don't want probably one of the biggest titles that you have this generation to be on the ops. Like
it shouldn't be there. Like whoever said yes to that is dumb. Whoever said yes to that is dumb. And I'm pretty sure that there are core people in the building that are fuming that they don't have a say in saying if it goes over or if it doesn't. And you guys can say whatever you want to say. When it comes to you guys, I want everything you got and I want to give you nothing. That's exactly how it is when it comes to war. And right now, PlayStation is playing it right because they're taking everything we got and they're giving us nothing.
No,
so
it's not even that. Like they're like, I know we completely went off guard, but it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. We making good time. Let's
but you know what? You know what? I'm giving y'all enough time to make sure that Solve wear that daggone GIMP suit next week. So if y'all think that I waited a whole year and by some chance that the gods that day was smiling on Solve for some weird reason, I don't know why, but I've been a very good patron of the gods and I don't know why I was forsaken that day. But anyway, a right of the wrongs is able to happen if you guys would just only commit to a couple of more super chats. And I don't ever ask for much, but I do want to see him in his GIMP suit, sir. Please.
You're not getting the suit. You're getting a mask. That's all you get.
Wait. Well, no. Wait a second. No, suit is up. We getting the suit. And the mask.
What happened? When did that happen?
No. We get the suit, and then the mask. We get the whole suit.
Oh wait, no. So you getting Afro Samurai too?
Oh no, that had nothing to do with y'all.
No.
Okay, so talking about. Okay, so then the Iron Bank got to pay me back.
If I have to go twice,
this Afro, and I did Pikachu. I did Pikachu pro bono.
That's
he
on
is right
you.
there. He is
I
right
did no.
You did Pikachu pro bono on what show?
On our show.
He did. You was gone.
You wasn't here.
It
was a show afterwards. You missed it, like I missed you.
So that's
so if they want to see, if you want to see Pikachu, put up a poll so they can super chat to get Pikachu back out.
So let's get Pikachu and One Punch Man back together.
Good. Listen, right now we got to deal with you first. Right now, you up.
No, this is together. These are goals. These are couples goals. Let's do this right now.
You said it's couples goals. Listen, hashtag real couple. You look up there, it says solve and get mask. It don't say nothing about King and Pikachu suit. And
I can be changed pretty easily.
You can Addict can do that.
Come
Addict,
on, man.
Let's do that.
Addict, come on, man. You done got me. You done got these guys
here with my man
King to get a whole Pokemon suit and this Afro Samurai joint. My camera's off again. I don't know what's going on. It's probably Streamlabs.
We will do the One Punch Man and the Pikachu suit. And then,
nice.
That is for the goal that is currently there now.
Is my camera not recognized?
King's camera be messing up again.
I don't know what, and it doesn't do this on whatever. What is this? Not Stream. What are we on? Streamlabs right now?
Well, I mean, Saul has the same camera you have, and it's not doing it to him.
He was doing it the other day. Remember?
It happened. Yeah, it did happen like once a couple weeks back.
Yeah. So stop it. I don't know what's going on with my joint. Pause.
Yeah, so
I'm looking at it too. I'm like, what the hell's happening with you?
It could be a battery or something.
I hope not.
Something warming up, something overheating. But
my thing with the whole exclusive games with PlayStation, like PlayStation's going out of their way to take options away from the Xbox consumer, and that I think that's the part that always irritated me the most. Is like you're putting your games on your competitor's platform, and your competitor don't care. They're taking that money and they're trying to secure more exclusives for their consumers. So like all that shows is like you don't care about the people that invest into your ecosystem. It's just like, and the problem with that is like a kumbaya industry works when people are kumbayaing.
Yeah, it can't be from one side.
Me, but Xbox.
Yeah, I mean,
Phil Dominus Maximus really expensive first of his name.
I guess when the company line was third party publisher, we're gonna be everywhere. But again, Asha came out and said no. Focus is console. Xbox now. Xbox is all capitals now. No lowercase in the Xbox. So
we did the boot up.
Yep, the boot up. So I mean,
minor things.
But again, it speaks to a different way of thinking
attention
about the
detail.
Mm-hmm.
So I had said this the other day, right? I had said attention to detail, even in the minor, small things, absolutely matters in the greater scale because it's those building blocks that actually change your perception of life, right? So when you look at Xbox and X, lowercase b, no, we can't do that. You got to yell it, all right? So got to be Xbox, right?
I've never liked King be annoying me when he be doing that everything capitalized. Like notice like they have all they stuff capitalized. The O, the R. I'm like, that's not how you supposed to write things.
I want you to yell it.
That's literally what you guys are saying. You're trying to have me yell everything. Like mine's like Lord Addict, King, Lord King David.
Right, because when I walk in the room, my the bannermen are shouting my name as I walk in, right? See, when you walk in the room, they be like, "Hey, Addict's here."
It really bothers me. Like, it really bothers me. Like, I'd be annoyed the 360 version of Xbox on Xbox One of Resident Evil 4, the R is not capitalized, and to this day it bothers me.
So see, Asha capitalized the whole thing for you.
Yes,
and
capitalize the R in Resident Evil. It might have been fixed by now.
Well, that's
please
not,
go capitalize the R in Resident Evil.
That's not an Xbox thing, but okay. So to the boot up and to everything that's going on, and hopefully this stabilizing Generation 9, which is the generation that we're in right now, sending Halo over to PlayStation will be destabilizing Generation 9. All right. So again, if you want to find yourself in the same quagmire, and please, Empress, do not run with that same company tagline. These decisions was made before I got here. Don't do that. You're the boss. Put your foot in the sand and say no. That's it. No soup for you. And if they don't like it, then tough titties. That's about it. But again, at the end of the day, unless it's an eye for an eye, I suggest you don't do it. If they're not giving us Spider-Man, if they're not giving us God of War, and this thing here, Halo is the only thing you got, really. That's what's you. What's you? You gonna send that over to them? Then who are you?
See, if I was Asha, like this Halo coming out, PlayStation wouldn't even go out. Like, not good, because it's just like
no. This campaign evolved. No,
and I hate when people say, "Oh, that's console war." Why do you care if people have playing the game in other places? Because that's business. Like that's literally every industry has exclusive. For some reason, you guys want to gaslight me to thinking Xbox can't have them.
Yo, Addict, can you watch the Kevin Hart roast on Prime Network?
No, isn't that on Netflix?
Yep. Thank you. Exclusive.
Yeah, you know, the series finale, The Boys showed up. King, you gonna watch it on Netflix?
Well, last time I checked, it'd be a cold day in hell. That same thing with Invincible, right? I was trying to see that on Netflix. No. Oh, my thing, they just shut me down, son. They canceled me.
Turn the camera.
I did. I turned it off and on.
No, just turn the thing off for right now.
On my camera?
You know, the little logo thing, so at least your logo shows up.
Let me see. You talk about do this?
Yeah, just for right now.
So my little heartbeat.
Yeah, what my mindset is like save it, like keep it off for like 30 minutes. If it's hot, it'll cool down.
Yeah.
So like that's my biggest thing. It's just like people always be trying to act like I don't like this concept that everything's console warring now. I just don't like it. Like
I'm doing it.
King is console warring.
I'm absolutely console warring.
King is console warring, but wanting competition in the space is not console warring. And clearly,
how's Satya gonna ask for competition and then give up everything?
Yeah, everything, and give up your flagships. Look, even in my personal opinion, even if she comes out and says exclusives is back, it's gonna be a minute before people actually believe her. Every game
Start with Halo.
Every game coming out, what do you think you're gonna see, Saul? When's it coming to PlayStation?
Yep.
I can see the articles now. Let's not say Fable because
they're doing
Forza
Horizon.
They can come out literally and say all our stuff. It's not rated E for everyone. It's rated only for us, and they can literally bring back only on Xbox thing. And then what you would end up seeing is the first game that happens to that. The new Halo is epic, but when's it coming out on PlayStation is the real question mark. Like, I can see the articles being written already.
Yeah, it is that thing of like, it's obvious that Satya has given her a lot of grace. Like, go in there and fix it, and just go. Right? I don't know. I'm not talking about blank check.
Rated X for Xbox.
Rated X for Xbox. But you don't know when he's gonna come to collect. That's the problem, right? When is he gonna step in and be like, okay, it's time to show. Time to show.
He like Michael Jackson.
Your butt is mine. Gonna bust it right. Don't show your face.
So yeah, that's the tough part, right? So I mean, look, if she makes that change and is really pushing Xbox and at least take the swing, take the real swing. Hey man, I can't be mad at her. And what happens after that is what happens after that.
See, the thing is too is like, in my personal opinion, if they're real serious about bringing exclusives back really going to the wall when it comes to like their hardware, showing our games are on our hardware. Like it's like me and King said a couple weeks ago, the only way you really show that is you come out on that stage and said,
bro,
Fable's on our stuff only. Forza's not going over there. Gears is on our stuff only, and we delisting all the stuff that's already over there that we've been porting.
That's beast. That's years. Crazy.
But see,
that's what I want.
But the thing is, that's not console. That is the only move I feel they can make to show they mean business. That it's our games.
The only clear cut from the last regime.
They don't do that for.
No, I'm talking about the games that
like,
make sense. The games that make sense.
Not
like
okay.
Like non-games as a service stuff.
Yeah, do like PlayStation.
Okay.
Game and service stuff, you get that.
And here's the thing: if they did that and they put like Doom, Forza. Now, if you bought them, you it's over there. You
can play with it. You had that exclusive window.
So my thing is like if they came out there and they said that and they took Doom off the PlayStation Store,
they
took Horizon 5 off the PlayStation Store, and they took the games that would make sense to not keep on there, or they could keep Horizon. I actually feel like Horizon's like really big. That'd
be the last one they get.
That is the only thing that I feel that them as a company can make, because even if they go exclusive, I do think you're gonna have a good 2 years where every game is have a question mark. When's it coming to PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
I can see people literally writing articles saying, "Don't buy this because we know it's coming to PlayStation."
Yeah, because you got some leakers out there that be lying and stuff.
Yep.
That's my only thing. Like, will they do that? Most likely not. That there's a zero chance.
I got super faith in her to the point that anything that I've heard that was a rumor, she has came out and it was true. She like Candyman to me. My 98% right is obliterated, bro. I'm at like 40% messing with this woman. So I'm fearful. Every day I peek my head out and just figure out how I can hold on to my percentage. You know who's holding my percentage up? PlayStation. It's a tale of two Davids. It's an absolute tale of two Davids. You got one that is absolutely running around making sure that I'm Mr. 98% right all the time. And then you got the other one that is busting narratives for no reason. Like, why did you do the boot up screen? Like, and somebody said, "Well, you think they're gonna do the boot up thing?" I said, "Why would they do that?"
Hold up,
and they did it.
We got good old Mr. Genesis. He says competition isn't making consumers buy another piece of hardware. That is literally the entire consumer market.
Wait a second.
You think Ninja, the company that make like the blenders and stuff, you think they want you to buy their competition? They got stuff with Ninja, like they got like those house appliances like blenders and microwaves.
That had to be a troll at it. He had to be trolling because
that costs more money than the Xbox does. Like they got coffee makers that cost more than the Series S.
Why do research and development on your own products if you're just going to give the patents to everybody, right? That don't make sense what he's saying. Competition, I don't know if he knows this, but we are in a capitalistic society that, you have to have a supply and demand chain, and that's how things work. And how you make it work is you got to have exclusive items to your store. If you are everywhere, sir, then you are nowhere, because then you are just everything. You don't see Gucci inside Fendi. You don't see Fendi in Walmart. So just please.
Someone said Mr. Coffee makes coffee filters that work on other coffee makers. I think that would be more equivalent to like buying a controller from a third-party manufacturer that works on Xbox.
They got the license.
Yeah, I don't think that's like a fair apples to. I think that's like an apples to oranges thing. I don't want to like mainly really went on this tangent because I promised Cog we would save Forza for him. But it's just like that's my biggest thing when it comes to
he was stalling. Instead of making sure that everybody super chat to get this guy in his One Punch Man suit, one Gimp Man suit. Yo, if y'all did not see his face, his one Gimp Man suit. If y'all did not see his face, I'm telling y'all absolutely missing out. This is the greatest thing on earth. This is better than Ringling Brothers.
You really feel away you wasn't there like that week.
Yeah, that's all, and this is all his fault. This had nothing to do with me. I came through. I did what I was supposed to do after weeks. After weeks.
So,
yeah, I know.
There is already a goal set up for you, sir. How many more do we need?
It's not me. It's us.
You tried to add us to it.
We need three more $10 super chat.
That's it. We need 3 more so I can get this guy in his one-man gimp suit.
Yo, I hope you added this Addict. I'm not doing this alone.
No,
So-
I'm not putting it. I can't put it in the actual thing.
Can't change it. Sorry, sir.
No, but it's both of you. I'm
Why would you just gonna do that and just come out of nowhere with that? No. That's not how rules is done, bro.
It's the Pikachu. You already agreed to it. Why do you argue about it?
No, I said you got to do a separate super chat. First of all, I don't rock with his money. If you want to see me, you got to pay for me like that. You don't get to have me as an accessory to his suit. The hell is that?
That's it. It's not an access. I don't think of you that way.
I'm
King.
not earrings. All right, so no.
We're on the same level here, King. Don't worry about it.
No, you're on your own level. You in the Get Man suit in the bushes.
I don't even why Anger Therapist just said me dressed up as. I don't even know who that is. Let me Google this.
You dress up as who?
Oh my God.
Who?
He wants me to dress up as this person. Screen share, yes. We screen sharing. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh yeah, that's the dude from One Punch Man. That's his. That's a
hot costume. I like that.
That's his servant though. That's his dojo.
You're trying to make me soft servant?
Yep. They want you to be his underling, his student. I want to learn from you.
I want to learn from you.
Mm-hmm. That's what you gotta say. You gotta be out here.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Right now, we're talking about King and Saul.
No, you're talking about Solve. I have my own tier, sir. And if you want to see me in a Pikachu suit, you're gonna do like everybody else, and you're gonna super chat for the Pikachu suit.
Okay,
I gave y'all Pikachu for free. That's it.
Don't worry, Chad. I got you guys. Don't worry.
Don't listen to him.
I got
He can't. He don't live in New York, and he don't got control over my clothing. So again, unless I'll show up to the show naked.
Oh, you know what King's doing. His camera ain't really messed up. It's ironic that this started happening with this camera. We got the Pikachu.
It is messed up, man. I'm not lying to you. Why would I do that?
It's ironic that now stuff's going wrong ever since he needed talking about doing the Pikachu suit. Now next week he just won't have a camera.
I'm blaming Verizon. Anyway, I hope not. And then I will have to use that Elgato Pro. Ooh.
He's like, oh.
Bro, that's the reason why y'all really haven't seen me do the media room upstairs. I got to save the money up to get a camera of the same caliber as that you see me broadcasting with right now. It's these Sonys. And yeah, shout out to Sony. Y'all do good camera work. I like that. Other than that, y'all mid. But yeah, that Elgato now.
They
man.
didn't even know we had a Sony camera. You could have probably let that.
I told them that before. That's the only good thing I'm gonna
the
give
only
praise.
reason he acknowledged it was because they know.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna give praise where praise is due,
We
bro.
got Sony TCLs coming soon. Your favorite TCL.
Listen. If I sign the contract and they give me the bread, well then, yeah,
that'll be the greatest TVs ever.
That's right. I already told this guy Paris, yo, send the contract over. I saw those TVs in Japan. I was like, wait a second here.
Yeah.
Wait a second here.
The high-end stuff is
I said, this is not in the States. This is not in the States. Now, this is a whole different TCL. And those are the people that own Sony right now. Those are the people that own, I will get a TCL because it's basically a Sony Bravia, right? They just took their technology and they just putting it in the box and selling it for cheaper. I like them dudes. This has been the greatest run. I've been on the greatest run in video game console war history, bro.
Cogs out here.
Yo, think about it. Think about it, Sal. Think about it, Sal. Right? If you really want to take a bulletin board to it, right? Really think about it. Think about it and just look at it in the mind's eye, right? I yelled out, "Hold the line" for the ABK deal. The deal goes through where all these guys were running around talking about, nah, the deal ain't gonna go through and all this other stuff, right? Xbox and all their games is going over to PlayStation, right? I told these dudes, yo, something gonna change. I don't know what's gonna change, but something gonna shake, right? And we gotta stand tall. What we won't do is change the name of our podcast, won't change the name of our website, and won't change the name of our shows. We will continue to be Xbox.
Any of that.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Xbox Frontline News. Stop playing around. I'm just telling you how this. I'm on the greatest run that you've ever seen. Let me get to that. Can I bask in myself? Pause. We're waiting for Cog, right? Let me bask in myself.
Super chats to read.
Let me bask in myself, right? I'm a bask in myself. So then Asha shows up. Replace and repeal. The price of Game Pass dropped. Yo, I'm able to say stupid things, and it's true, and it's happening in real time. And the best thing about it is they can't stop me, right? So, and starting soon, I'm gonna have a whole new segment dedicated to giving them real live updated numbers on the PlayStation Store. And what did I do? I just was me living and loving Xbox. And look, guys, wearing the jacket got privileges. So what I want to tell you
call
is
that too. You're a black card Xbox member or whatever.
Yeah, I'm a black card carrying Game Pass Ultimate member, and we have privileges, sir. Thank you. So at that,
do you drink tea with your pinky out?
I always do. You see me? I'm highfalutin. You know what it is, right? At every show, I drink a bottle of pony tears just to get me fueled up and going.
I know. Say the word pony. Cog will get on to you.
Well, he's not here, so.
You know, we have another topic that's here.
Oh, let's get to it. Let's get to that stuff.
Yeah, let's get to super chat.
GTA 6 leak that we have not addressed.
We're talking about the one that is
right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do the super chats. Hold on.
Talk about the one that PlayStation's supposed to have marketing rights.
You could just look at the screen. I'll put them up.
No, I got them right here. It's easier for me to read that. Akizi Boo Boo, £10 super chat. That Negan mask is lit, son. Negan, please. Then we have Paramic 31, $2 super chat. King Paul's worthy is absolutely bananas. Yes. Then we have 108 Dragons, $2 super chat. No move on digital, everything GameStop done. Yeah. Then we got 108 Dragons again, $2 super chat. King, go get the world's smallest violin for them. Yeah, it is a very small violin. It would definitely small violin.
You can fit Soros in it.
Yeah. Then we have 108 Dragons again, $5 super chat. People on Steam not complaining, and it's more of them than us. All facts. It's time to put your grown man pants on. Damn Netflix, Disney babies.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Netflix has been telling you to to buy your games digital for what, 20 years? More than 20 years. And we got Black Ronin, $5 super chat. DRM is what I care about. Video games are inherently a digital product. Physical storage is whatever. Can we start trading SSDs then? What's the difference? Remember, Xbox One generation, there was talk about trading digital games and what the shit show that would have been.
But see, you got to think about it. What you have to do is give up your rights.
Yeah. God.
So you want to be able to trade? Well, then trade your soul.
Then we got Bruno Ramos Diaz, five Brazilian reals. I'm an old head. Microsoft just enable a USB Thunderbolt reader and call it a day. Yeah, that works too.
No, but we talked about that. It's a lot of back end stuff when it comes to using disk drives actually to jailbreak your consoles. Mm-hmm. So that's the bigger problem. The way that PlayStation does theirs is it's DRM completely. And if you don't think that it is, anytime you use their physical disk drive, it actually checks your licenses at all times. Mm-hmm. And then it shows that is attached to that device that you do have. So again, that license works in that manner. Xbox doesn't have that, and if you let third parties do it, or if you do it, then the security protocols behind it has to be ironclad. So again, they probably don't want to bother with the headache to it because it's taking on an unnecessary headache for no reason.
Yeah. All right, we got Donna Taku, $5 super chat. Physical movies have a quality advantage over digital and streaming. Yes, they do. For games, that's not the case. Physical can die and it will not be missed. Peace. Deuces. Yeah, that is true. Very, very true. Casper,
That's a lie.
Casper J87, $10 super chat. I hope Cog is doing well, sending all the prayers. Thank you to all. Thank you all for what you do, giving us endless hours of entertainment in these current times.
Blessings.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Then we have Black Cat 4040, $10 super chat. We need King in the Pikachu outfit wearing the Afro Samurai afro. So you got the afro and then you got the Pikachu suit.
No.
That would be wild.
No, Monday you're gonna see the show where I'm gonna do the Afro Samurai suit. And you're gonna get that because on Xbox Frontline News they actually super chatted for that. You heard? You heard? So you won't be getting that here, right? You get it if I decide to do it here. But over on Xbox Frontline News, they super chatted for that to pay for the costume, for me to be in costume, and for me to do the whole skit thing. Right?
That's right.
So cool.
With a show of hands, how many people from Xbox Frontline are in this chat today? I would gather a large amount of them.
I'm not listening to this, kid. Please, y'all, super chat so y'all can get. Oh, we already got those super chats. You're done, son.
We're done. Good, great.
You're done, son. Not we, bro. Not we. You. Now, Addict can start the.
We need one more.
Choose super chat. Oh, you need one more. You need one more $10. Please, somebody out there. I don't normally ask, but I need my man in his one get man suit.
No. You know what's funny? He don't normally ask until it's something revolves someone not him. And then
that's right.
It's not him.
Then when it's me, I'm telling y'all, don't super chat.
Then we have the Angry Therapist MD, $10 super chat. Let's go Saitama. Yes, let's go Gimpy Saitama with the crooked eye.
Facts.
Let's do that. Then we have the Angry Therapist again, $10 super chat. Addict dress up as Genos. His name is Genos.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Then we have Random Commentator M3T, $10 super chat. King, I can't super chat or member chat your channel. I know I gripped your throat at FNF. Whoa. But I can't talk trash after it's not the same. None of my chats appear on your chat. So what did he smoke you at Fight Night Friday?
No, what did he do?
I don't know. Did you block him? Did you do something?
Did I block you? Or did one of my please? Okay, so my mod
jumped in.
Yeah, my mods. I unless these guys are being disrespectful and rude, you can come over there. You can have fun. I got very thick skin, and unless you super chat, I ain't reading your shit anyway. Like, I'm be real with you. I'm talking about what I want to talk about, and if you want to interrupt me, you better show me the cash. Other than that, I ain't listening.
Then we have the Angry Therapist again, $10 super chat. Puri Prisoner. Who's that? Puri Prisoner. I don't know what that is. I'm an old man. Okay, I'll look it up. But yeah, we're caught up on super chats. All right, you want to talk about the GTA thing real quick?
Yeah.
Before Cog is ready to jump in. Puri Prisoner from One Punch Man. Oh, okay, it is a One Punch Man.
I don't know anyone
character.
from One Punch Man.
Okay, he looks like he has the striped prison outfit on with a haircut. His haircut is wow.
That's what Addict. They want Addict to be him.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
He's like, all right, let's table that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Saul, take it over for GTA 6. What's going on with GTA 6?
So yeah,
we have set up the goal for King. You're gonna love what that is.
What you got there?
And we did the same thing. 10.
Okay, cool. No problem. And ain't nobody gonna make that. Good. Listen, I want all my people to do not super chat to have me in a Pikachu suit. Let's Saul stand there by himself as the one get man alone by himself because he's the lone superhero that can punch and beat everything with his gimp suit.
So anyway, over on Gaming Leaks and Rumors on the subreddit, it was announced that apparently there was a Best Buy leak indicating that GTA 6 pre-orders might go live next week. with we said a duration for the campaign from May 18th to May 21st, specifically for, I'm assuming, probably, whatever beastie crazy edition they are selling.
$100 one.
Yeah, the $100 one. The $100 one. So yeah, it just means, and I think a number of different outlets have been able to individually corroborate this information that it is in fact true. And so yeah, we should be maybe hearing some GTA 6 stuff in the next day or two, and maybe even another new trailer. Usually a new trailer will accompany something like that, like pre-orders going up and whatnot. So yeah, it's looking like that November 19th date is solidified finally. And yeah, excited that this feels real. Right, for me anyway. I don't care about these pre-orders things though. I will be getting that game digital, unless if I'm blessed to be a beta boy on this game. So
you're not gonna buy it physical?
Oh wait a minute. Well, yes. Oh, that's a lie, because I will be playing this on PS5 Pro. So if the mom and pop shops in the area,
why would you be playing on PS5 Pro when it's at 30 frames per second?
We don't know that yet. We'll see. We'll see. Pisser 2.0. I could get a nice little 40 FPS. I'll take it. I'll take it on the Pisser 2.0.
Why isn't it on the Steam? Is it showing up for Steam?
It would not be showing up for Steam yet because the target market for Grand Theft Auto is not necessarily
it's Generation 9.
It's Gen 9.
The ones that matter. God bless.
Gen 9.5 being the PS5 Pro. The PS5
Pro. The GIMP version.
Although we have to see, right? Because AMD recently announced that FSR 4.1 will be coming to older graphics cards, even going to RDNA 2 cards, which is exactly where the Series X falls. Who knows?
It allows me.
You guys want to briefly tell the chat, because yes, I'm trying to waste more time. Cog still ain't home. You guys want to tell the chat briefly on the nice little HyperX computers that was sent to you?
I guess we can talk about that. We didn't finish this conversation.
No. You guys are talking about like graphics cards and stuff.
No, because we're talking about GTA, right?
Saul finally got his dream card.
I did get my dream card. Shout out to our friends at HyperX.
And I'm 98% right.
Yeah.
Because remember when we was in Japan and you was trying to get I say Sav, you get it. Don't worry about it. Boom, look at that.
And I got it. Shout out to our friends at HyperX and HP for sending out
HyperX Omen
PCs at HyperX Omen. Yes. So I got the Omen 45L Max.
The one the one that has like that indentation at the top.
Yeah, it has the like a
crazy
one. It has like a vapor chamber up top. It has the 9900 X3D CPU, which is almost on par with the 9800 X3D for pure gaming. But it is more of a productivity CPU with multiple cores. I think it has 16 cores. And yes, it does also contain the fabled 5090 that on its own probably costs somewhere in the realm right now of $4,000.
$5,090.
And what's crazy is there also has been rumors, and I take this to be fact. It's gonna get another price bump pretty soon. So that's insane. So shout out to them. I will be putting that through its paces whenever I can.
Thought Todd was gonna start crying when he got it.
No, I was quite happy.
You guys should have seen it. We went to like a big store. What was that store we went to in Japan?
Yodobashi camera.
Yodobashi camera. It's like
this guy's wild.
And he must have stared at that 5090 over there for like.
No, he almost brought it. He almost brought
it. It wasn't enough of a discount over MSRP here for me to do it. But I was. Yeah.
And that's when I told him, I said, "Don't worry about it, so you get it." And boom, surprise!
It happened. 98% right.
There is on the things that has nothing to do with Xbox. But I got the 35L. And that comes with 5070 Ti and all the other stuff that he has as well. The
It's
machine
not
is
vapor chamber, it's cryo chamber. Sorry,
Yeah,
cryo
yeah.
chamber. Yeah.
whatever he got. Listen, I'm not a tinkerer. I'm not a twerker. My box is smaller than his box. Pause. And I was completely cool with that, right? Sometimes you got to be a little bit of agile and versatile to move in those spaces, those hard to get places. You understand? You got to be able to work with what you got, baby, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was using what I got, but seriously though, that is a serious piece of tech. Like I thought that the tech that we had with our former partners over at NZXT
Still impressive.
It's impressive, but bro, it's like this dude walked in the room and said, "Oh, my beer, shorty, like go give me a juice, go give me a juice." You know, like oh, go bring me some icy hot. I'm about to run a full, that type of thing. I was like, oh, this guy's crazy over here. But yeah, that thing is very serious. There's nothing that I can't play.
Yeah.
So Saul,
stuff.
GTA. What's the rumors of these prices?
Well, the prices, I guess, so they were like, I guess they were kind of translating Australian prices, which were in like we talked earlier, like the hundreds of dollars. So, you know, people were just doing like the USD translation, and it was looking like it was comparable to that. I will say this though, if Take-Two decides to price this game there, it's everybody's fault for opening their damn mouth. And
I
making it a topic
paid
of conversation.
$200 for it. Stupid idiots.
So what is the USD?
$99.99.
It was right around there. Let me see where that
He's just trying to get right.
those transitions were done.
Sorry, Joe.
But
That's
Your
fine.
knees
I'm still
come to
gonna
me.
win. I'm still gonna win.
Listen, wherever I am in the country, that's where my currency is. So please, sir, I said I want Vaseline. I don't want shea butter. It's a specific brand that we use in my household. And again, make sure it's the man's version. Okay, this is fast absorbing. This is the 3-in-1 one with the conditioner. Again, I need this one because it keeps the firmness and thickness of the skin.
That's
all right.
Crazy.
So
That's
at the end
so
of the day,
dirty.
I do not want the flaccid knees showing up for me. So,
All right. So
Firmness,
just
sir.
to clarify, you're acknowledging the bet again is that it's not $100, and I'm acknowledging that it's the standard price now.
The crazy
hold
thing
on,
is,
stop.
Did you say standard? Because if you didn't say standard, then it's going to have special editions that are going to cost $100, right?
No, I said standard.
Okay.
So
somewhere in the world,
King. Hold up.
Hmm?
Just to clarify,
That's him. He can't clarify anything with me.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, cool.
Just to clarify, you're saying the standard edition for Call of Duty is $100.
You said Call of Duty?
No, I mean for GTA 6 is $100.
For who? Sovereign?
For all of us.
Sovereign said that?
No, you're saying that.
I said in Australia it is what it is. No,
we talking now in USD.
Yeah, and Australia does recognize the dollar, sir. Okay.
No.
It's a universal currency, and I appreciate you.
Don't make me throw the obsession no on you, okay?
I feel that, but again,
look at him pivoting rolling. He's rolling all around it, man.
The fact that you can't acknowledge,
he's so rolling right now. Like
I need you to accept your loss, sir, and just walk away from it. Just take your loss. And I told you had a no-win situation.
You got to hold that to the very last day, to the very
That's
moment,
right.
till he gets GTA 6 in his hands for $69.99. Don't give it up, because you never know.
In Australia, it better not say
$99.99. He said USD, my friend.
So
my passport works over there. Last time I checked.
What do you guys think about how excited are you that we're finally GTA 6 is finally still coming out, and like these prices and the possibility, not the possibility, it's damn near certain that there will be multiple tiers and ways to buy GTA 6. And what do you think these special editions look like? What kind of steelbook stuff do you think we're getting? Any figures, any crazy statues?
Probably the standard was like you're going to pay the standard edition of GTA 6.
You talking about the $100 version?
The $100.
The standard edition.
The
And then you'll
$100
pay
version,
for like the deluxe edition that will maybe come with a shark card for the new online, and then you'll pay like a premium version on top of that for the shark card and early access, and then there'll be like collector's bundle for 250 above that.
Mm-hmm. You really thought this out, didn't you? What you didn't think about us, Australia.
No, because if you feel the need to tuck a roll that direction because you don't want to admit you was wrong, that's fine. Like we don't believe in accountability over here, apparently. So that's cool.
Addict, a win is a win is a win is a win, sir. And I don't care.
Trying to Van Diesel me right now?
All right. So what?
King does not care about no accountability.
No, he's talking to the wrong person for that. So you gotta go ahead, go to the left, bro. Go to the left. Yeah. Just make sure when you mill those knees out, I told you what I like on my knees.
No, that's not. Look, so you're not gonna be a man of your word? Oh. I gotta hunt you down for my knees.
Chill.
I never thought I'd see the day where Addict don't deliver his knees. He had to take a walk around the block. Because he did not expect me to pull that card.
Wow.
Yep. I'm gonna need you to.
There will be no knee giving for your fraudulent self over here.
I'm gonna need you to actually live up to the Iron Lord's credo.
No,
and we
right now.
If we make a bet, we stand upon it. Right, and if the knees is lost, we hand them over, sir. So I do appreciate them knees. Anytime you like to send them, though, you can send them the day of. You can send them.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do just what you did. What? We never agreed on what I agreed on USD. You agreed on Australian. So bet's canceled. If you want to pull, I could do the exact same scenario on the other side that you're doing on this side.
The bet can't be canceled if it's $100 someplace in this world, sir. I appreciate you. I can buy it with.
You don't get what you want in life. This is one of those.
Listen, I can buy it with US dollars. That don't stop it from being $100 someplace. In Singapore, it's $100. And you're gonna tell me, oh, it's the bot. Yeah, but I paid with American dollars.
But I paid with American dollars. How does that?
I didn't use their currency. I used mine. The dollar superior, baby. Let's get to it.
No, it definitely ain't. Not right now.
I know for sure.
We start looking at them prices to go to Germany, and it definitely ain't right now.
Man, it's not in our favor. Take me through that. Mr. King is ratchet.
I am done.
You're not done until you send them knees.
Ain't no knees being sent. You can think that.
I never thought that you'd be a guy that don't stand behind your word. This sucks. I held you in such high regard.
That's just me cosplaying as King.
What is it? What's the word on Cog?
He'll be here in 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. So how are we feeling about the end of the month here, man? We got Batman coming, right? We got Lego Batman coming. We got 007 that it seems like those last couple of previews people are really excited about. How we feeling, man? May is looking like a banger month. I mean, May has been a banger month, but what are we excited? I know King is not excited about 007 no matter what they say. No matter what.
You know what's funny? And I have to, because they sent like a little thing for, potentially to like apply for a review code. Mm-hmm. And I asked King, did he want one? He said no.
Like, yeah, that's going to be a me and Addict thing. And maybe Cog. I don't know if Cog is excited for it.
He didn't seem interested even the slightest in playing it.
Don't force me to play it. Sorry.
So when we talk about it that way, you just go sit there?
Yep. You know why? Because I'm going to have no input.
No input?
None. Zero.
Well, how are you going to talk about how they handled Bond or not handled Bond if you didn't play it?
Well, you see, I can use the eyeball test.
He said
Right?
the eyeball test.
Now, and this is how it works. This is how the eyeball test works. When I see Grand Theft Auto 6 is $100 someplace, is $100 someplace, right? That's the eyeball test, right? When I see danger, I can go the other way, or I can choose to go to danger, right? Again, I see James Bond, I see trash, and I say,
Yo, well, what is it that turned you so hard against this game?
this guy,
Remind me.
this guy is absolutely butt ugly. Like he is. He is
So
not
I
my
have
James
to tell
Bond.
you, like, if you go with
In real life, he
how
looks
Bond is
great.
supposed to look, how Bond is supposed to. I'm not saying he looks like it, but Bond in the books, as described, is not a pretty, not a pretty dude. Not even really Daniel Craig in terms of features, but yeah, he's not necessarily a pretty dude. I know that's what you want. It's a movie, like I get it, like Pierce Brosnan.
Listen, I grew up on Remington Steele being Bond. I listen. I'm sorry, my bonds like it shaken, not stirred. Every girl walk in the room, the panties hit the ground.
Yeah.
You understand? James Bond is in town. There's never a night that James Bond goes home alone.
So did you ultimately were disgusted by Daniel Craig then, or you accepted it after a bit?
No, Daniel Craig, the wildest thing, he handsome ugly. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
The man's so hard and rough with his ugly. He handsome as hell.
Pause.
Like, no. See. And listen, I'm secure as a man that I can tell you that.
I mean, he did have some meat in his mouth and put his hand on.
Pause. This guy, pause, bro. You can't be running around.
You can only pause stuff that didn't happen.
Like, you can't be running around with these flagrant words. First of all, it's not meat, son. And Impossible hot dog is not even meat, bro. Yeah. But you gotta stop this. We gotta stop this. We gotta bring you back to reality. We gotta stop this. You gotta stop running around with that narrative, because people that watch this show for the first time are gonna be like, yo, this big dude is over here with meat in his mouth talking to people like this.
I thought you were satisfied with
That's what he do. That's what he do.
We don't do that. That is not what we do around
That's not
here.
what you do.
So, bro, yo, again, Cog, you're not hosting. Yo, somebody remove him. Please, remove him. Remove him. We don't need no instigators starting up today. Addict left.
What's
Oh my
going
God.
on? Addict having problems? Yeah, technical. Appreciate y'all.
Nah, he didn't have no technical.
Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because I was like, doing streaming off from a phone is a little weird. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Good to see you. I was listening to y'all on the way in, making me laugh. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all.
You see Salva his Gimp Man suit next week, right? Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I see y'all battling, you know what I'm saying? But just want to shout out the realm, and everybody's been hitting me up behind the scene and stuff like that, because obviously it's a serious situation with Mama Cog, and just been a rough week. It's been a rough week. So we there, we protecting the realm, we making sure she's good. It's been pretty tough, you know what I'm saying? Every day is an adventure, but we try to get through it, and hopefully we turn the corner and stuff like that. But I appreciate everybody who sent me a message, send me a DM, you know what I'm saying? And also the realm of the Dukes and stuff like that. And obviously ILP fam. And appreciate y'all. My brother's holding me down, you know what I'm saying, during this tough time. It's very difficult. And Solve, I definitely can empathize with you during this situation. And obviously, you come to see you was awesome. You know what I'm saying? That lifted my spirit for a bit. Of course, man. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, King and Addict, and just keep checking on me and making sure I'm all right. This is really tough. But this is what we do. We get through to get things together as a family. And you know what I'm saying? It's hopefully, like I said, it's not nothing that continues for a long time. But if so, I'll be here, what a son is supposed to do, for the family. So that's it. Just wanted to send some love y'all way. I miss y'all. Y'all was making me laugh. It kept my spirit good. You know what I mean? And of course, the realm of the chat. I can't see the chat right now, but anybody who send a message or just checking in on me, it meant a lot, because this is difficult. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is very difficult, but good to see y'all. Addict holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Doing his little hosting thing, instigating. I like that. We like the instigating. Well, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real. What y'all talk about? I got a couple
about to
minutes
get
before
into
I go back in the hospital again.
We about to get into
Into Forza. Yeah, let's talk about
Okay.
Forza
Mhm.
Let's
and
talk
round
about it.
things out. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, you want me to set it off? Look, Forza. Shout out to Xbox and shout out to Playground Games and Turn 10 Games for getting the Lords all codes to Forza Horizon 6. You know, we also had access to. You know, you can go and see our preview coverage as well. Talk about it. So yeah, we all got to play it. Obviously, we usually put out a video, but because of what was going on behind the scenes with COG, like we decided just to wait and talk about it on the show. So that way we're all here and kind of give you our fresh thoughts. Obviously, the scores are out there in the wild.
Woo.
It is, yeah, it is. It's doing what it does. Forza Horizon. It is the killer IP, the killer app for Xbox right now. It's doing its thing. I think it's sitting at a 92 Metacritic. Yeah, and so let's talk about it, man. Let's go to COG first. I don't know how much time he has, how much time he's had to play. Hopefully, he's been able to play a little bit on his ROG or whatever while you know being at the hospital. So yeah, COG, man, talk about your time with the game. You know how you feel about it. How you feel about the numbers that are out there, the concurrence, the love for it. Just talk about everything.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to see because it's like Horizon is one of those series that, I biasly, I know the motorsports guys hate it, but it's like Horizon is a series for me. It's to, go off road, explore everything, and we all felt Japan was the perfect set piece. We like whatever they decide to go to Japan is going to be absolutely amazing if they do it. And us being the Lords, just being there last year for Tokyo Game Show, Road to Tokyo, it hits even harder. So I think for me, I'm like, let me separate my bias because I love Japan so much. But you know what it is, Saab? It is so beautifully done. And every aspect of the intricacies of the road and the culture is done well, even down to like the mascots and things per region, right? And you can find yourself getting lost in the little things. And like we talked about in the preview, one of the cool things, the thing that I like for me personally with open world games is I tend to be rudderless. I go in any direction and don't have structure. And I think the addition of Anna, what's next, really structures me. Okay, these are the next two things I need to do to get the next wristband or to qualify for the next event. And then while I'm on my travels, okay, there's a mascot, there's a board. Oh, wait a minute, there's a tour here, and I forgot what they call it exactly, like a guided tour where they give you history of that region or that culture, and then it's like you go in a caravan and then you offer to like a side race. And the game is spectacular. Obviously, I've been in the hospital a lot with Mama Car, so I've been playing exclusively on the ROG Ally. And I have to admit, off those settings that you gave me, which was like,
wow.
I'm not even using frame gen or anything. And I pushed it at 60 frames per second. No, it is amazing. This is the graphical showpiece for the Ally, in my opinion. It is beautiful. So I've been absolutely loving it. And I think the other thing too, I think King could appreciate it, is like, it does spark the competitive juices because, all right, King David hit 14 roads here.
I love
he did this too. Yeah, it is like it starts this little thing where it's like, okay, I gotta beat you, whatever. People have been tagging me on social, be like, yo, your Drivatar did this. I was in the top 3.
It's always about what your Drivatar is doing, how beastie your Drivatar is.
Yeah, man. And I think for me, seeing the reviews definitely hit different because I wasn't sure if it was just me. If it's just like, okay, this is my internal bias, I think this is the best racing game, but they've hit the formula, but people are saying, no, this is the definitive, racing game. And then obviously what you talk about with the numbers, which is, the full release, I believe is still not out yet, right? We're still in
concurrence. This is concurrence with early access, guys. That's it.
Bro, this is insane to see Forza get this love. And I got to speak to Addict on this. I'm curious because obviously this is one of my Lords of the Dark After Dark picks. I'm feeling really good about myself right now. I'm feeling real strong out here.
He jumped back into contention with this.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So this now I'm curious for Addict though.
Us at the BBC, we are kind of shook.
The Golden Ninja's feeling real golden right now. That 10 feeling golden right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing I want to speak to Addict with Playground knocking this out the box. How do you feel now if they pull off the Fable 1-2 piece? Is that like, I mean, at that point, it's definitive. Like, in my opinion, the Xbox Game Studio move everybody out the way. Like, they've got a Game of the Year contender right now, and then Forza coming. Like, it is spectacular to me if they could pull off. I wanted to know how you felt about that. But that's my initial thought. I'm curious to see how y'all been feeling about Forza overall and stuff.
As far as like the Fable conversation, I'm not like really looking at this to that kind of standpoint. Like, in my personal opinion, like, as much as this game's good, and it is, it's still what they've been working on for like the past decade. Look further than that, I have to like, you have to show me the switch. Like, I can't. Now, do I think that they believe in quality? Yes. They can make racing games very well, but Fable is not a racing game. So I have to see how they're able to transition from making a racing game to making a game like Fable. Do I think they have it? They have it in the bag where they can do that. Yes, I do think that they have the talent and the expertise, and they've had the time to make a phenomenal Fable game. I'm not worried about the Fable game itself, but I wouldn't say that like what I'm seeing on this particular situation makes me like they're going to hit it out of the park, because in my opinion, the only thing that's going to hit it out of the park is me seeing them hit it out of the park at this point. So I have to see it because it's like sometimes when people switch over to another genre like that, it's not a hit. They messed up on key factors. They did hire a bunch of people, including ex-Fable developers. So like, and I think that's a concept that people need to understand too. The same company, just because both companies are working on both games doesn't mean that the same team is working on both games. There's a whole other team working on Fable. Now, I'm willing to bet you now that Forza's done, all of Playground Games is hands on deck with Fable. But you know, it's just like I'm confident that they're going to do it, but I wouldn't say because they made a good racing game that gives me like confidence that they're not going to hit it out of the park. Like
the next question I got for y'all is, now that this is the highest rated game of Metacritic for the year, what's our chances? Do we finally get the elusive, this for King, the elusive Game of the Year nomination that 5 should have gotten? Is this the year where the racing game genre bias ends and we get that Playground as a nominee? King, what are we thinking?
If Jeff didn't own the awards, an Xbox game could be nominated. But
I mean, could an Xbox game break the streak?
Could have two. Never know.
Oh, yeah.
But again, we don't have any, sir. Where you're gonna see Suros take your spot.
Oh,
they're gonna put Astro.
What's that meta at Suros though? What's that meta looking like?
Listen, yeah, looking good, baby. I'm looking good. I'm looking real rosy, baby.
Yeah, you looking strong out here. You looking strong out here. I ain't gonna hold you.
Us with the BBC over here, we looking real good out here, son. We feeling big out here. We feeling big out here.
The crazy thing with the BBC.
Yes, say it loud. Say it loud. Proud.
Pause.
This hasn't been updated. This hasn't been updated yet, so keep that in mind.
You got to put that 92 Forza Metacritic Game of the Year highest rated. You got to put that on my jacket.
So
with the golden ninjas.
King still has Phantom Blade 0 and GTA 6 to add to this.
So how are we tied and I'm second place? What is the parameters?
It's like a point. It's a point something between.
He had better games.
It's like a point percentage.
Because here's the thing, like
you're losing.
You have that 79. No, but here's the thing.
I got 3 possible bangers.
It's probably going to hit pretty good. Marvel's Wolverine's probably going to hit pretty good. I don't know about the letter.
Well, it is a PlayStation game, so.
But the thing is I think King got this. Like,
I got this. I got it in a bag.
Here's the thing: even if the rest of our games scored well, King's last 2 games is probably going to score in the high 80s.
GTA is going to be crazy.
We're killers.
GTA guaranteed a couple of 10s, guaranteed.
Yeah, GTA is going to be.
Have you heard?
I'm gonna have to deal with him.
It could be a hot, steaming pile of garbage.
Now I'm about to get
Somebody giving it a 10.
I'm about to get another one because the Lego Batman's my next one that's coming out.
Mhm.
So I think that's going to score well. I'm probably I'm switching.
Us at the
eventually.
BBC, we're not
You're gonna switch. Look, you got 007 coming. You could switch
I don't
out.
know if I'm gonna switch that 007.
Get nervous with the 00.
And then I got Fable.
Young
Fable
Bond.
at the top. I got Fable at the top.
Ugly Bond.
Yeah,
Your man, Ugly
we'll have
Bond.
to see. We'll have to see. But COG is definitely. Here's the thing. COG's also got E-Day. So
that's right.
But the problem is COG picked a bunch of 80s too, like low 80s.
I know. I'm in the 80s, but Forza's gonna push me up now. Forza
like,
got me right in the championship podium now.
He's like the Mets, but
Not right now.
I said I'm right there. I'm right next. I'm on your bumper.
If King wouldn't have played Invincible Versus, he would be in a better spot if he would have
Yeah.
Listen, right now, all the Mets, always mid-season, is always in the thick of it.
I mean, all it takes is a banana peel from Rockstar. Remember they dropped a little shaky Grand Theft one year. Remember they got.
They got girls.
Remember that one that the performance was bad. You never know.
Yo,
a lot of pressure.
The only thing that would hurt dramatically. The only thing that would hurt King dramatically with this Lord's Publisher, which we do got to update. The moment Lego comes out, we got to do an update on Lord's Publisher. On Lord's
yeah, for sure.
But the only thing that would hurt him is that Phantom Blade Zero actually came out and was like a 60, like very low.
Yeah, we need that.
It's a PlayStation exclusive. That thing is gonna rate high.
That's a plus 10 on the meta.
Listen, I know them dudes. They don't buy no games, but they cap like crazy, right? So we're gonna look at the weekly numbers. There's nobody gonna be playing it, but it's gonna be rated as high as hell.
I think
love this.
You know what's gonna be funny if GTA 6 and Phantom Blade got in like the low 80s, like completely,
bro.
Like,
Listen,
bro, that's like saying the ABK deal wasn't gonna go through. Oh, one dude told you to hold the line. Yeah.
So back on topic. So,
back to Forza.
Anything else you got on Forza, COG?
I want to hear your thoughts about it. I mean, it's just amazing to see also the marketing that Xbox has put behind this.
Yeah,
I'm seeing people in Canada, different
crazy.
It's like I've never seen, like, we knew about the Tokyo event. Shout out to Paris to those guys that were over there, but I'm seeing little pop-ups in like Canada or different regions and stuff like that. It is so amazing to see how they've got behind it, and it's just a universal, like, everyone has called this the game, the de facto game, the best, open world racing game, and it's just dope to see. I didn't expect that. I thought, honestly, when me and you did the preview, I thought it may suffer like, oh, it's just Forza, new. I thought people would get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're at that point where I was like, well, maybe there might be franchise fatigue, but because of the onboarding, because of, again, how it controls, and then for the race car heads, they're talking about a lot of minutia that has been fixed that makes the control better, that makes things really, feel more alive. And then again, for me, Anna, all the different things they got going on, the bar, everything they got, it just, and what's that mode, Addict, that you when you do it, it's like you're going through the cargo lane, you're going through boxes, and they've got all these cool.
It's like a course, and some of those courses be wild.
Yeah, and there's like some of the cool things I have you do. There's some things like, maintain 90 speed. Don't damage the car by doing this. Like all these little games within the game. And then finally, I haven't even got a chance to experience it multiplayer yet, which is the convoy, which is the strength of the game, which is like doing things together, and people saying that's seamless. And obviously I've tested Xbox Play Anywhere. It is amazing from PC to ROG to like, this is a showpiece game, and they should be very, very proud of what they done. Playground, I did that. This is amazing. And just to see everyone pull up and just say this is it. It's really hitting on every level. But I'm curious about your thoughts before I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, I put about almost 40 hours into it.
This guy's crazy.
I really enjoyed it. Like, and
that's big from you.
Yo, I don't even know how you got the time in your day, bro. Like, I swear to God has given us both 24 hours in a day, and it seems like you're working on 2 times XP.
Dude, the past like 2 weeks, I've gotten like the average of like 3 to 4 hours of sleep every day. Yeah,
I know that.
I go to bed at like 6 in the morning and get up at 10. Like,
Jesus.
yeah, and then I think like it's the day that I got Directive. I didn't sleep that whole day. So
Wow.
yeah, I went like a whole day and a half.
Get some rest, brother. Don't get too crazy.
So I really enjoy the game because I feel that they really did a good job in Japan. And I talked to some local Japanese people that I met
what's the culture? What's the street saying?
That I was in Japan, and they liked it. Because my thing is like people like Genki, like if they don't like it, what's the point then? Like if the locals of the country don't like the representation they did in their country, then at that point it's a wash. Yeah. But they loved what they did. They felt like they did a good job on what they did. I saw a couple people really, to us, like breaking down a tree ain't really nothing, but to them,
the cherry trees, how they kept it sacred.
They're very sacred over there, and they made them indestructible. And even though Microsoft could have easily made those destructible, they didn't out of respect for that culture. And I could tell that they respected that because so shout out to them. There's a couple of things I really enjoyed about that. I was able to like work multitask like crazy because when because I had it on Xbox, so I had access to my whole computer. That's like one of the benefits I do get a console game is I'm able to actually use my computer. So that was nice. It ran very well. I didn't really have no issues with it at all. I didn't play it on PC on like the Windows thing. Really enjoyed the snow races. They kept unlocking. I like how the whole map's unlocked, but you have to play the game to get all the events unlocked. I did play the Gundam Showcase thing that they.
Oh, that's in that crazy!
That was wild. They did a really good job on that. They got the game broken up to wristbands. I think there's 6 of them, and you have to you have to do X amount of events to keep unlocking them all. And I think I got 2 of them left or 1 left, but it's good, man. A crazy amount of cars. I couldn't tell you any of them. I'm not a car person. Thank God they have the name of the manufacturer above the tab, or I wouldn't even be able to tell you that. But I just look, this one looks fast. Let me grab it. Here's the thing, like the funny is I'm the definition of a casual racer, and I don't play every casual racing type of game. Forza is really, besides like my all-time favorite casual racer of all time is Need for Speed Most Wanted on the 360 and PS2. Like that was by far the best racer that I've ever played, like on a completely different level. And this was because I enjoyed playing that game and I enjoyed the story. And the story of this game, look, it's a story of a Forza, but I was actually intrigued when I got those little cutscenes. Like they were offering that. I don't like when you clear off like lands and stuff, you have to physically pick stuff up. It's like, I ain't trying to clean up trash. It's a racing game, okay? Like we ain't doing that. But besides that, I can't really like how I usually do things when I make a review is I have like kind of a checklist. And I was going to tell you my checklist, but I deleted it for Starbites. But it was like it was one negative thing. That's it. One negative thing. And it wasn't even a negative thing. It was just like Forza Horizon 6 is an amazing game, and it's the definition to play on their platform, to hype their platform up. But I think a lot of the reasons that this game is going to avoid a lot of criticism is because it's been years since we got one. If it would have been the standard, like 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I feel like we would be on like Forza Horizon 7 by now. But they took a good gap, like 4 years off of
enough
Forza
time
Horizon.
To miss it.
So I think it was enough time to miss it. But if they go back to that quick Forza, I think they need to change things up. I don't know how, because I do feel like the combination of Japan and this game's been for an extra year gave it a little bit of a buffer on the top.
Yeah.
But
I feel sorry for the next location.
I do feel that we are at the point where I'm concerned with the next time we see a Forza, they don't change anything up. we're gonna see a lot of articles says it's like Forza, like
Right.
because I didn't really even know this is the 6th installment. Think about it.
That's
This
crazy.
is the sixth installment, and I didn't see one person really saying that in articles or reviews or anything. It's
I know
it's Forza.
that's a
There's very
testament.
few games that you can have that many and not get hit with that criticism. And
Well,
then
the thing is,
now-
I saw that
Get
criticism a lot.
nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I saw the criticism a lot. It's just that they're not holding it against the game, and I think
but
that's
I think
that's fair
the
too.
next one,
Yeah,
I don't think they get the same privilege.
because I saw a lot of people mentioning it like, hey, if you like Forza, this is Forza, and in that regard, the formula hasn't changed all that much. The general formula, I heard plenty of people, and then when you look at the review score, it's a 9.5, it's a whatever. So it's still, they're not holding it against it.
Yeah.
And you and I talked about it like they can't do it again. Then you see the Metacritic score, and you're like, yeah, they can do it again, and they will do it
See,
again.
but here's the thing:
They will.
I don't want them to take these reviews and automatically think that there's nothing that needs to be changed. Because even though it rated extremely high, we can't act like Japan didn't give this a huge buffer. Japan and being gone for an extra year, I think is dramatically helping it not feel like exhausted from the Forza franchise. If they don't do a Forza for like another 4 years because maybe they want to rotate with Fable, then there's no issue. I don't think there's an issue at all as long as you give enough time to miss the franchise. When the franchise comes back almost identical, people ain't going to complain at that point. But I'm just worried that if you want this franchise to be around, because we're at 6, most studios and publishers stop giving it a number after 6.
Right.
They start naming Halo Guardians, Halo Infinite. Like they stop doing the number and there's a reasoning for that because they don't want that number Motorsport was on like what 8, 9.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and that's my honest opinion. And it's not the issue I brought up is not an issue now. I believe it's an issue later if they don't address it now. And I don't want to have the addressing later. I would like it to be addressed now, so we're not doing that later.
Yeah. All right, King.
Someone said a futuristic Forza.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. 100%.
I don't know how they would do it, but I would rock with that.
Thanks. King, where we at?
Well, it's kind of bittersweet because Forza Horizon 6 showing up kind of is going to signify the death of motorsports in some form or fashion, I guess.
Did you notice that some people, I noticed in some write-ups, people didn't even mention Playground. They thought it was a turn 10 game because for whatever reason the turn 10 comes up right before the Forza logo. Playground comes first, but then right before Forza 6 comes up, it says turn 10. So people are like, oh, turn 10's game, and I'm like, what the hell? What? It's crazy.
It's because they're using tech, from Forza. I can say this about the game. It's 10 times better than the preview build that we got a chance to play. This is what...
Well, it was a preview, but
right. Again, at the end of the day, I got to compare it to what I had and how I'm playing it. And I went in with trepidation.
I will tell you, to be fair on that preview, King, I did feel like they should at least let us do a showcase or something to preview because normally a preview lets you do a little bit of everything.
Something
and I did feel it was a little light.
Intrinsic to the festival, and it wasn't there. But this thing actually is a fleshed out game. It's a complete fleshed out game. It is so robust that they have to give you an assistant to help you navigate through the map, which is me. I suffer from seeing map vomit and I become overwhelmed, so I do nothing. You get paralyzed with overabundance, so nothing actually gets done. And you just see me chasing Cog around and flashing my headlights and chasing them and doing races and stuff like that, and catching Addict in the world or whatever, because his cars is always like parked in some weird areas. But the game itself is an absolutely stunning game. Like, I don't care what platform you played it on. I played it on the Series S. I played it on the Series X. I played it on my ROG. This thing is an absolute marvel to look at. And I'm so happy they left you Xbox One dudes alone. you were holding us back the whole time, and I'm so happy this isn't for you. And you know who else it isn't for?
Oh no!
PlayStation.
Why
Here
did
we
this
go.
come into the conversation?
I'm so happy that you don't get a chance to experience a game that should be nominated for Game of the Year, and it'd be a crying shame if it isn't. But I don't expect it to be, based upon certain circumstances, you know. And the game itself is an utter joy to behold. And what I do love about the game, besides the fact that the people that can't play it or partake,
your enjoyment is based on others not being able to enjoy it.
No. I'm a console warrior. Stop playing with me. My enjoyment is the fake journalists that try to play it through the middle don't have a date for the PlayStation version, so they're giving it a 10. They're giving it. They're being on their best behavior because they don't know. Well, they assume that it's going right. So you're back on. See, that's the one thing I do love about the games going over to the PlayStation. You got to play it down the line. You got to play straight baseball now. If it's a ball, it's a ball. If it's a strike,
it's a ball. Strike. You can't do that.
You can't call the curve, baby.
You can't do the whole cooking. Okay.
Nah. So now you see the 10s.
Basically, this is not a road game, is what you say. It's not a road game. Like okay, we got the whole. Okay.
So and this is the one ace in the hole. The one time that they were able to do it, based upon they left Xbox One alone. They made sure that they didn't put it on PlayStation. If you want to play this game, you have to make sure that you get to Steam or you got to get to Xbox, and you can make that happen. And you could be a happy camper like all of us faces right here. We're happy campers. Shout out to Microsoft for getting us the games, and we're going to definitely do a solid review. But what I love the most, what I absolutely love the most, is the fact that I get a chance to see Cog driving around in the world.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I say, yo, what is he up to? And sometimes I just follow your car. And your car is one of the most reckless individuals that's out there, like busting U-turns in the middle of the street for no reason. I'm like, what is up with this dude? So I wanted to record you, but I couldn't record at that time because we was doing a review. So I couldn't record at that time. But I said, next time I'm going to record him to show exactly what he be up to. And I'm just going to send him video of his driver car acting crazy in the streets. But this is the thing that I felt that was missing is here. And that was all the online stuff. You just really didn't know what they was going to do with it, and how they was going to handle it. And Japan is such a beautiful place. There's a lot of places that I drive past that I go, I was there. I remember that, and I understand things now. Like after going there, I understand why the streets are how they are. I played that Knockout Elimination, which is absolutely dope. It's just little things that I'm able to play, and I think it's for everyone. I think this game is actually for everyone game.
Absolutely. It's so addictive. The wheel spins, like everything you get incentivizes you to keep on going.
To keep going.
Man.
The
It's something
go
about
up. The
number go up. Yeah, like that. And then, like you said, it just, oh man, King nailed it first. And then again, it's the also with the online functionality with the driver cars and the sense of community. Literally, your entire friends list is in this world.
From all of us, who's the cleanest driving lord?
Probably Addict.
Probably, I don't know. That'd be. I know what I got to do.
It's not car.
There's one time King kept hitting me off the road.
Yeah, I actively see y'all and I ram y'all.
That's crazy.
Have y'all been doing the customizations and stuff? Like some of the customizations are crazy.
I never touched it.
Yeah, I just go to other people's.
I
go to other people's designs.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all I did.
That's why I think motorsports is done.
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. If you have, it's gonna be tough, man. I don't know what they do with motorsport because it's so clear that Horizon is the thing, and then obviously the studio situation. So I feel you on that, King.
You saw the first day sales of the premium version.
The premium version.
You only had a copy of this if it was premium. You were only playing if you are into the premium, and that was over 140,000, and that was just Steam they talked about.
Exactly. And here's the funny thing. This is in lieu of the leaks that Playground wasn't played. If you thought you was coming out there with that bad version, they hit you with the 9,000 years.
Yep. What is it, 9,
so in lieu of all that, they still busting numbers. But yeah, this is crazy. Absolutely. They have a smash hit on their hand. Again, I mean, it's the definitive Xbox IP. We have to. I mean, it's just it is what it is. Yeah.
Well, once is every place else is not Xbox's IP.
So, how do we feel about this Game of the Year stuff? Do you think it's like legit? Because I know
I think it's legit, man.
Talked about it. Do you think it happens?
I think it happens. I mean, again,
how many times does that woman got to tell you no before you just really realize that it's no? Like
she might be forced, King.
Yeah, well,
she might be forced.
You know, one person that don't play by those rules. You know, one person that ain't keeping it like that, calling strikes a strike. He owned the ballpark.
But like you said, though, the illusion of that it could come at some point. To your own words, you got to call a ball, a strike, with the hope that it comes to your platform. So with that being said, the tax may be removed.
By the time this game goes to the Game Awards, if anything, the PlayStation version won't even be sniffed about.
No, I get that. No, I agree. I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is just the hope
they need to see
that it may come. Right. So in their mind, they like, okay. You know what I'm saying? We could potentially get a Game of the Year now, but there's a hope.
Not that dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the.
He would tell you that thing will fall in live service. It will turn it into sports. It will do.
Oh, you think are they gonna do it? I think it's undeniable this year, bro. And here's the thing:
anything but being Game of the Year category.
Normally I'm with you, but I think the secret sauce is Japan as a character. You've got it. You got countries that play this game.
I have to.
What is Kojima? What has Kojima said about the game?
It's not
we got to go see what the streets say.
It's not even that. I don't think it has anything to do with the PlayStation standpoint. It's like this is a kind of a stacked year. We got Resident Evil, Pragmata, probably GTA.
Who's the highest rated Metacritic game of the year? Right there.
Won't be nominated
that's
at
never
all.
mattered in the moment. We've had Control go in there. We've had multiple games that has no. We've had games that get like 93s and stuff don't go in there. Like it's all about what people are playing.
Games that got highly acclaimed and didn't sell and was almost Game of the Year.
Yeah, but who's selling too? Who premium numbers is knocking everybody out the box?
Sony, they could come in with a 6. They can go in with the lowest rated game.
Xbox got the sales and the meta.
Listen, God needs
Golden
to
Ninjas.
God need to walk it in.
There's 5 games, correct? 5 or 6? Is it 5 or 6?
Usually, I think 6 for the Game of the Year.
I think it's 6.
We got Resident Evil because that's definitely going in there. Pragmata maybe, so we'll put that on there. We got that. They're gonna give a Nintendo game, so it's that Zelda games here. That's default. Probably going there. Maybe
Grand Theft.
A Sony game.
We already up to 4.
A Sony game because they was already talking about Soros being Game of the Year.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe like
man, bro, stop it.
Not over no horizon.
This guy here don't learn.
It should be there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he gonna be forced.
And we look at the roadmap for the main.
I feel Bimini's coming off.
Next month,
I'm about to smoke.
I would say this year, like in a couple of weeks, we could find out about something else we didn't know that was coming. That all of a sudden slides in there. Pause.
Wait, which game? I'm
just saying, like we're gonna be a Summer Game Fest, and
right.
We never know.
Oh yeah, the announcements could happen. Look, I'm ready for these. So if y'all want to go against the champ, put your cherry block. I got my cherry blossoms up.
I think it's gonna be there. I think the Japan bump puts it there 100%.
Facts. King, what's up? I got shea butter for you. I got nice cherry blossoms for your knees. If you feel it's froggy,
he gonna rub the cherry blossoms on his
we gonna rub the cherry blossoms. It's okay.
Yo, they using steroids, bro. Stop fighting. Stop fighting, bro. Like Barry.
Let me
Bonds,
know, man.
Barry Bonds is at the plate. Pitch around him, bro.
Look, I'm gonna call. I think Kojima said, "God is with this. God is with this."
Yeah,
Stop,
Kojima looking like the Roman emperor,
y'all
like this,
looking
holding the
bad
finger to
out
the
here,
side.
bro. Y'all looking bad out here, bro. She don't like you, bro.
All we gotta do is make a Death Stranding car. We gotta make a Death Stranding car, and it's over.
It's a no for you. It's a no. She told you no. You're never going to prom. It's a no. No. Save the corset. Go.
All right, so
What's that movie, Addict, with the dude broke the stick? You gonna love Forza forever. Obsessed. We broke the stick. We broke the stick on Jeff. You gonna love Forza forever.
Jeff broke the stick on y'all. And y'all not realizing it. Like, I'm watching it. Y'all just don't know. It's like y'all really, it's the hope factor that hurts me the most. It's like seeing it in y'all eyes.
See?
It's like seeing kids. You know, there is a Santa Claus, and you know damn well it ain't no Santa Claus.
But King, remember what you said. I listened while I was driving it to the hospital. You said Asha has made your percent go crazy. Asha has been tweeting. She's outside with this game. I'm telling you, all Asha got to do is pull up on Jeff. You know how her pull-up game is.
Listen, it don't work on him.
I put a poll in the chat.
You going against the Empress?
Yes.
That dude is a Bond villain.
Listen, she checked Sean.
Stop it.
She checked Seamus.
Stop it. That's the dude that smiled with glee. Listen, every time Xbox had an announcement, he was not on the stage. He let subpar dudes do it. Like everybody. If it was Xbox Final Fantasy, subpar do it. He didn't do it. He didn't tweet it. He didn't do it. When he said, but wait, there's more, he stood on stage with his face and he looked at you and he said, yes, the great circle. Yes. Yo, this dude is a Bond villain. Yo, you know how much he's a Bond villain? He killed E3. I don't care what y'all want to say. He killed E3. You know why? You always got to look at who benefits the most. He do. He winning. He's a sole controller. He the Ayatollah. He's the mastermind of this whole thing. And y'all not getting it yet. But see, the problem is, I see the hope in their eyes, and I'm laughing in my heart, knowing damn well she ain't picking. You know,
you're gonna learn just like you learned with Helix. You're gonna learn again.
Listen. Yo, Todd.
Well, we do it in the knee or not?
Yo, check it.
Listen, I'm going with this is his girl, Asha.
Todd, don't rent the limo. Don't rent the limo.
Listen, brother. I know you've been emotionally hurt. You've been scarred. You know what I mean? But it's a new day. It's a new day. He got to bend it. He got to conform.
Yo, this is
Asha said it's a go.
This is the last Mission Impossible. The one you remember, the one that they had to put into a part 2 where he killed off everybody. He killed Vin Rames.
We're gonna see Playground on that stage. We're gonna see it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit.
He made me choose. He killed Vin Rames, man. And yo, I don't mess with that dude. I see him. I'm cordial with him. I understand what it is. It's his building.
Playground Games. If y'all listening, get your best tux ready because you're coming to the show. Get your tuxes ready.
Yeah, I think they're coming to the show, but it ain't gave me the.
I ain't say they winning. I just said they getting nominated.
They going to the show and they getting nominated for best sports game. Yo, it's
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be fun.
Its own category. It's like sports/race.
This is
it's a new day. We got Xbox in capital letters, King. It's a new day.
This is the year that they're gonna have a racing category, and I'm gonna walk out the building and laugh. If you're gonna win that, you're gonna win. You're gonna win best sound and engineering.
Addict. This sound like Mustard Hard Talk. It sound like Mustard Hard Talk.
No, it sounds like
I don't know.
Realism.
This don't sound like the Empress to me.
I'm the Mustard Heart General, and I don't think it is either. So
yeah, thanks.
Listen, we got EDs for everyone. What y'all want to do?
This guy, he's feeling himself too much.
I'm feeling good.
It's too much.
King is confident. He can do it, but I ain't doing it.
Listen, it's too much cherry blossoms around your head.
My thing is that
Golden Ninjas. The Ninjas approve. Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes approve.
Listen, the BBC said no. y'all picked your name with your corporation, and the BBC, we got ours.
Disgusting. I mean,
Love y'all.
mine is called Sob's Nectar, so you know.
There you go. So
Oh
how you-
Lord, yeah.
Listen, how you gonna look over at me and you talk about Sob's nectar?
Nectar.
Yeah, that's wild. You're
Listen,
Had to get
drinking the juices of that man. That's wild.
my
His
joint
juices is available.
my joint is called the Big Black Corporation.
Sure it is.
We moving on.
No,
We
no,
moving on.
notice we had no pause-worthy moments till Carl came back.
Exactly.
Gotta stir it up.
So,
Carl-
all right, let me
busting
give
with
my
the
take on
pause-worthy moments.
GTA.
Yeah, get your take. Then I gotta
Let me
go.
get my take, and then we'll shut this down. We're done pretty much after
Yeah.
super chats.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, my feelings on the game are largely, in terms of the criticisms I have, are largely the same that I had during the preview period. I think overall, like as overall structure, it feels unambitious because I feel like I've played it before. That said, when I look at the game, when I look at the fact that it is the largest map they've ever done, they've done a really good job of condensing everything that's important about the different biomes that are in Japan and putting them together, making them feel natural. When you go from place to place, it feels so good. When you change from day to night, when the sun is like crashing down over the trees in a forest area, or when the sun's going down and you're driving right by the ocean and you see it beaming off the water, like it is a beautiful sight to behold. Like you guys said, the game is so ridiculously scalable across so many different platforms. I have it on the Xbox Royale IX. I have it on the HP Omen laptop, which is a 4070. I have it on the 4090 here. I have yet to put it on the big boy HP, the 45L, which is going to be fun to do. It runs beautifully. It does run beautifully on the NZXT build as well. Like everywhere, it is such a beautifully scalable game. If you're playing it on a portable and the specs they give you are 30 FPS, no, don't.
Nope.
You can get it, drop resolution a little bit or whatever. You still be able to.
Bro, I don't even got to drop resolution. I'm still 1080p, bro. I'm getting like 55.
There you go. So and exactly with VRR, that's a very smooth, beautiful experience.
I can't wait till super resolution hit it.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy. It is crazy. Now, in terms of what they've done to improve the game over 5, I think they did a very good job of bringing back the wristbands and sort of, again, when you look at that map on its own, there's a lot of map vomit there. Like it usually is a crazy map vomit. And if you get sort of lost in the sauce when you play like that, this allows you to have basically 2 different paths in terms of upgrading, right? You have your wristbands, right? And like you guys said, there's like 6 different levels of wristbands, and as you get different wristbands, different events open up in different parts of the world, right? So it gives you direction in terms of doing that. Anna telling you what to do is something that was in 5 as well. Anna's been around for quite some time, and they've added to her functionality over the games. So but her definitely being like, hey, what do you want to do next, Brian? Let's go here. Let's go there.
Yeah.
If you're like, again, if you just have like sensory overload with the map vomit, that is perfect. Also,
and shout out to the drone for the barn find. Sorry to interrupt you. That helped me big time.
And I told you about that, right? Anytime
that was you that put me on. Yeah.
With the barn finds, I would go to the middle of where the barn find is and just put the drone out and look for it. And that's it. Yeah. When it comes to, again, the other sort of upgrade path, which is like Discover Japan, right? That's the part where you get the culture and you're able to like, you have your whatchamacallit, your food pickup and delivery stuff. You have, again, the caravans that we were talking about that kind of take you on a tour of Japan, and you get a lot more of the culture there. So I think that's great in terms of being able to give you more structure in such a big open world, right? The racing, as always, just feels spot on, perfect. It is that perfect mix between arcade and like proper weight and balance of cars. So the cars feel proper in terms of that. But again, you could do hairpin turns with them, and they feel arcadey in that regard. So it's like that middle ground that is perfect for this series. When it comes to so far, like the for me, just driving around and seeing how they represent Japanese culture, to see like the toge races represented and stuff like that, I think it is the best the series has done at doing that. I think they did some admirable things with Mexico, but I think as someone who just recently came from there, again, there are parts where there are days in Japan where it's like it could be like hazy and like humid, like, and like there's overcast and it's kind of foggy, but it's very distinct. And when I saw that represented here, I was like, wow. This is the first time in a game that I'm like, I've been at a place,
they get the atmosphere,
and I get the atmosphere, and it matches it. I was like, okay, wow, they really did a great job with this. To Cox's point, the other ways in that the game keeps you engaged, and you know, and when you love seeing the numbers go up, obviously the boards, the XP boards, is stuff that we that's been there for forever, and that again, it just makes you continue to want to keep playing the game and find all these boards. I think another thing that they did, quality of life improvement, is that they don't have boards for fast travel anymore. Fast travel is something that you just get after you visited a place, as opposed to getting a board. Again, I didn't mind the board stuff because, again, I like the gamification of that stuff. But again, it is a quality of life improvement where you just go someplace and now you have fast travel available to you. My criticism, like I said before, is the same as I had in the preview period, and I kind of agree with Addict. It's just like it feels like the structure of it. I think my biggest beef, and I've come to the conclusion, my biggest beef is that it is the transplantation of a very European style festival into all these different cultures, that it feels like it overtakes it a little bit, and instead of making each game distinct in that regard, I think it detracts from it. I think the best synergy that the festival has ever had was with 4, because it was in
London,
and it all felt like it fit perfectly, and I was like, this is like the perfect representation of what this festival is because of the setting. And all the other settings, it feels like it detracts from it a little bit, because it's like you're these dudes that just run up on Japan and be like, yeah, in here. So that's my beef with like the structure of the festival setting. But I do think they have done a better job of, when you go outside of those constraints, doing a better job of bringing making the culture bubble up to the top.
Right. With the main character. I agree.
With the main character.
What's her name? Emmy I believe what the name is.
Exactly. I really do wish that from game to game, they would make it so distinct that it really feels like everything about that game has to do with that culture and nothing else outside of it. But again, minor quibble overall. Like I said, I heard that in a lot of people's criticism of the game, but like me, ultimately, I'm not going to hold that against the game, because the formula, they just keep polishing a diamond here, bro. And and the fact that they can get more out of it, and that they've done these little quality of life things, it reminds me, and it's crazy because this is an annual game as compared to a game that comes out every 4 years, but it reminds me of the improvements they make to the show year over year. If you don't play it extensively year over year, you probably won't see those improvements, and you can decide whether they're worth it or not to pay $70 year in, year out. But at the end of the day, that's kind of the way it feels like. You have to play it for a little bit to kind of see it. I think the things that they did immediately in terms of quality of life stuff, in terms of like even having it look and perform even better than the last is admirable. It's admirable because, again, like I said, they keep polishing a diamond here. When graphically, when the ray tracing really makes a difference, bro. When you like on the 4090 laptop, I'm able to push it to extreme.
Oh my lord,
bro!
Oh my lord,
the puddles, like, yo,
crazy. Insane. This is a showcase.
What's your 5090 do?
Oh, I don't know yet, but I know it's gonna be special. And this is pretty much with no upscaling.
Yep.
You don't need any sort of upscaling.
None of the fake stuff. None of that PSSR stuff, right?
I haven't used DLSS. None of it. Like, no, they've done a fantastic job with
Straight
this.
brute force, like we used to do back in the days.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, like I said, Addict and I had talked about it behind the scenes. Like I don't know if they could do this again, but then the scores show you there they can't. And they
I know.
will.
6th entry.
And I would not be mad at them necessarily.
And that's like I get gassed up.
I would be tight. I would be tight personally. But at the end of the day, once I start playing it, I'm like, this game is this series is comfort food for me, in the same way Assassin's Creed is comfort food for me. Once I start playing for a little bit,
generated 140 million just off the premium.
Just off
early access.
Insane. So well deserved. Shout out to Playground. Like it really, they did it again.
Asha, you see, you don't need PlayStation to have a successful launch.
I played Forza because at the beginning I didn't know if they were going to get hit or not over
exclusives matter
being the 6th one, and then by the end of
exclusive lives matter.
When I started my review, I was like, this is going to rate high. Like this is the best Forza they've made. This is going to rate
the best
high.
Forza. Just to add on to what Saul was saying, there's 2 other things too. You know what I'm also, like you said, Addict, when you speak to Japanese culture, there are people who are saying that there are nuances with Japanese car culture and specific cars that they're putting in this that really resonates for the enthusiasts, right? But then the second thing for me that really hits, I don't know, I forgot the name of the station, that Japanese DJ only station. Yo, it goes hard and it adds to it. And I look at people outside of my own that live there, the locals, and they're like, yo, they did that. And then of course I'm biased too. When I saw the Baby Metal with the Give Me the Chat, I said, okay, I see what we doing out here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just speaks to it, man. They really nailed this thing on so many levels: graphics, performance, respective culture, you know, adding to the formula, onboarding. It is the perfect package. And I'm not mad when I see when I see the things, I see that, I'm like, wow, people are resonating that they have hit it on all these levels.
And I will go back, and to me, it is when you think about the car culture in Japan, it does respect that in a way that, again, like Mexico doesn't have car culture like that, right? The only other one, like the UK, does have car culture. Like I said, synergistically with the festival and car culture in the UK, I think it fit very well. I think they do a very good job in doing that. But to your point, and this is another criticism, quote unquote, that I had of it, was that when I had talked about it in the preview, I was like, okay, what can they do to change it up? And I'm like, well, you have all of these series that are essentially dormant, that represent different aspects of racing, whether it's like a Burnout, whether it is a a Need for Speed. This game and this engine is good enough that all of those different types of games can live within it.
Absolutely.
I really wish, because even
so
when
they make it like a Fortnite.
Yeah, even when they do a nighttime racing, like street racing, it still feels like they could make it feel a little bit more like a PGR, right? But they don't.
Right.
It's Forza in that setting, right? And depending on the speed of the cars you have, you can get that feeling, right? But I know those games feel different. And at the end of the day, this game is that good that they can get all of those different types of racing into this. And it really truly be the one-stop shop. Because none of these, I don't know if we're going to get a Need for Speed again. Obviously, PGR is dead. Burnout, we've been asking for Burnout for the longest time. And we have spiritual successors that have come out from some people that have been on those teams, and they've been like small PC games. Some of them have made it to console, but it's not the same thing. But when you talk about the best of the best taking on those types of games or those types of modes within their game, that's something that would make me truly excited. And I know they could do it. I know
and that's the potential of the DLC model with them. They could do so many things in this locale, and it's crazy.
Yeah, facts. So, and they kind of did it. I remember with 2, sorry, real quick, the Fast and the Furious stuff or whatever, it felt different. Obviously we've been getting a lot of Lego from them, but they've done Fast and the Furious in the past and whatever, and it really has felt somewhat different. So they could do it again for sure.
Imagine they do a Godzilla or something for King. It'd be crazy.
The Hot Wheels stuff is fun.
Oh, man. They definitely do it.
I always come back to Forza when Hot Wheels shows up.
They can do it something crazy big with Godzilla, but still won't be Game of the Year.
Let that hit your heart go, brother. It's Asha time.
Wait. Not when. definitely not happening. But not get nominated. I'm just like, on villain, bro. It's his baseball park, and God bless. He don't like green
can't
over
wait
there.
to see that nomination to see your face.
You know this was crazy when you go over there. There's no green in the building.
He said there's no green in the
There's
building.
a lot of, it's a lot
Look,
of
brothers.
blue in here.
I love y'all. I do got a boogie.
Love you, bro.
Blessings.
All right, brother.
Love y'all. I appreciate y'all left my spirit for real.
Give
Love
mama
y'all.
the love. And I see you with them Transformers. You got me laughing every day.
Yeah, that was the, you know what I'm saying? Just let you know my spirit is still up. I'm doing little things to keep me positive. And again, all the love, you know, it's felt. It really is. And like I said, we're gonna get through it together as a family, as brothers. And I definitely will send my love to her. Spirits are up. And like I said, I will hopefully, like I said, this week we'll see if we can make some improvements and stuff like that. But I needed this, and it's good to see y'all. Love y'all. Send the realm of the chat my love as well. And hopefully be back soon.
I'll take in consideration your knee proposal, sir. Listen, I want to run it up the chain. I want to just
run it up the chain.
I'm just gonna give a quick question.
I don't want you to get lashings for disobedience again.
No. What I want to do is I just want to talk to Jeff real quick because he's the boss.
You see what he's doing to me with this GTA price?
Oh yeah. He's ducking it down. He's scraping and scrambling. He's scraping it. I know, but you did it to yourself by not. You gotta box him in.
I said USD. Like
tell him.
He go scrape and scramble with Australian prices now.
My money work all over the world. Again, so does my passport. And listen, so does your knees. I appreciate you. Now I want to know if you're gonna give me the knees before I get to Cali or when we get to Cali. Is it gonna be when we get to the first food truck in a second?
No knees exchange between me and you.
Oh, so you just gonna just renege on knees?
Damn straight.
Like you running around with foreclosed knees. Those are my knees.
If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna do that. You want to change up the negotiations? I'm changing up the negotiations.
This guy got repossessed knees. I'm gonna get a tow truck for your knee. You're gonna come out. I'm gonna put a boot on your knees.
Let's get these super chats and bounce.
Love y'all.
Love you, bro. All right. Donna Taco, $2 super chat. Don't forget GTA 6 is coming to Gen 10 Switch too. I guess we can dream. We'll see. Then we got Teddy P, $5 super chat. It's my birthday week. Joining the 40/40 club. Shout out to Mama Cog. Thanks for all the laughs and my messy super chats. Now stick to the script because Cog is here. That's right. We had to behave.
We ripped it up and threw it in the bushes.
But absolutely. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Then we have Will Sims, 3266, $5 super chat. Can you imagine the upgraded version for the Helix next year? # hold the line. Crazy. Yeah, it's going to be very nice.
What upgrade?
I guess it's going to be, more ray tracing, more this, more that.
You talking about the Forza?
Forza.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Grand Theft that's going to be playable on the only PC hybrid console that's out there.
Let me see that. We got Donald Chaco again, $5 super chat. Enough time has passed. Mario Kart World was a better Forza Horizon than Forza Horizon 6. Nah. Even I wouldn't cap that hard. Forza Horizon 6 has been fun as hell so far. Yeah, man, Mario Kart has been a little disappointing, man, in terms of give us a roadmap here.
Wait a second. Did we hit the target for me to wear that Pokemon suit?
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I had somebody text me right now and was like, yo, listen, this is what he said too. He said, I know you guys are killing it with the conversation, but we hit the target for you to dress up with the Pokemon Pikachu. Get busy.
That's right, King. You and me.
Well, if you're paying, I'm going.
There you go. Donna Taco once again, $5 super chat. The first car I bought was the 1983 Toyota Sprinter Treno, a.k.a. Takumi's car from Initial D. I even got the decal on the side. Shout out, yes. A lot of Initial D vibes here. Pause. Then we got Legendary Intel, $5 super chat. What if Wolverine only sells 4 million? # no PS6. Could happen.
Said, what if
What if Wolverine only sells 4 million? # no PS6.
What if it don't sell that?
4 million seems high. Wolverine is not as popular as a Spider-Man. So
in their head, they have visions and delusion of grandeur. Wolverine is a homicidal maniac with razor blades on his wrists.
yeah,
And you're trying
this is
to
not going to
market
be a
them to
dumbed
kids.
down
It's not-
game in that regard.
No, he's not Spider-Man. He's not the most well-known hero in the world. Sorry, bub, you're coming up short, bro. And you better not have Mystique cosplaying as Wolverine in this game. I swear to God.
Then we have Legendary Intel again, $5 super chat. The Empress is outside. Make way. Bend the knee while you can. Shout out to the Empress. Then we got Robert Kellett, $5 super chat. Forget the VGA awards. The Golden Lance will give Forza, Pragmata, and others justice. Shout out to Lognet. Yes, the Golden Lance awards have been known.
The ugly stepsister of Snow White, bro. Get out of here with that, bro. If it ain't in the big leagues, we don't care what's happening in the AA park. Get out of here with that.
Shout out to the Lognet Golden Lance Awards. Thank you.
I love you. But again, like I said, sorry, sir. You're just taking a consolation prize. Don't buy a tux.
Then we got Truckle Chuckle 450 with the £10 super chat. Tap the like. That can be your one good deed for today. Yes, tap the like. Get those likes up, people. Let's go. Then we got the Taco again, $5 super chat. Also, shout out to the first listenable Forza Horizon soundtrack. For once, it's not complete ass. The hip hop station is still whack, though. Yes, I agree. It's always like one song on the hip hop station that I'll just play on repeat, and that's about it. Then we have Hamish K, $5 super chat. Just woke up at 6 a.m. Glad y'all enjoying the game. I'll probably try it out this week. Hope y'all are going well. Shout out to Hamish. Yes. Then we got Hamish once again, $10 super chat. Don't know if you've talked about Halo and the LA Chargers already. I want to shout out some Forger friends that got to work on a sweet collaboration. Archer Bloodshot and Ethan Hibbs as well as all involved. Do we know anything about that? Halo and the LA Chargers?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we
not
do not know about it. And finally, we have Truckle Chuckle once again with the £2 super chat. King is like, honey, where is my Pika suit? Pika Pika.
Honey, I need my Pika suit. Yeah, and Saab is like, I need my GIMP suit. GIMP, get back in the box.
The GIMP suit's hanging right here. Wait, it's waiting.
That's crazy. My Pika suit is peeking at me. Pause.
That's it. We are done. We're all caught up. That's it. Where's Addict?
I'm here.
All right. Close this out, buddy. We're done.
Yeah, so gotta apologize for the disruption in the show. With our Cog here, Cog's the structure. We're just the talent. Tell it, Eddie. The problem is we all had all kinds of crazy stuff going. I had to drive 6 hours yesterday. It was good. It was good. I still enjoyed the show regardless. Yeah, we might be unstructured, but we entertain.
We're still exactly.
People
Saul,
forget that this is about entertainment.
Yeah, tell the people where to find you at, and where not to find you at.
Yeah, man. We'll continue to play Forza 6, Horizon 6. Like I said at the top of the show, there is something that is embargoed for next week that I'll be able to talk about with a little bit of a old school flavor. And what else? And then hopefully getting in on some Lego Batman, right? And excited for 007. That's what I'm looking forward to.
King.
I pity you, my
Just
friend.
like King, excited for 007.
Not at all. Miss me. You can catch me at Xbox Frontline News, where I'm going to be on with my Afro Samurai suit. Definitely having some fun skit going on doing that. And Verizon needs to make sure that my Wi-Fi extender gets here ASAP, because again, I have a bunch of cameras all around my house and they are like binging off of Wi-Fi. So, there's many different devices that's doing many different things inside the household that actually drags the bandwidth. But again, that shouldn't have interfered with anything of the show. But I had so much fun today, and I want you guys to look out for me doing weekly updates on how the PlayStation is doing currently in the marketplace in real time. It's gonna be like the stock market. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna be like,
market.
it's gonna be like buy or sell. You ever see that guy that's like buy, sell? I'm gonna be the new buy and sell guy. And if a game comes out and it doesn't chart, sell, right? And if it actually is charting, it's buy. So right now, as of today,
say sell.
as of today, Marathon is a sell. So again, Suros is looking like a sell too. So have fun and enjoy Xbox Frontline News with me, the King, as I bring you console warring daily with this PlayStation's underfoot.
Okay, Donald Talker said we missed his super
Let
chat.
me see.
Don't forget GTA 6 coming to Gen 10.
I read that.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
read that.
reading. I'm reading all the last ones he posted. 5, Donald Talker. Enough time has passed. Mario Kart World was a better Forza Horizon than Forza Horizon 6. Not even I wouldn't cap that hard. Forza Horizon 6 has been hell of fun so far. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Okay, then 5. I bought my first car. It was a 1983 Toyota Sprinter. Did you read that?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, then $5 super chat from Donald Talker. Also, shout out to the first listenable Forza Horizon soundtrack for once. It's not complete ass. The hip hop station is still whack though. Did you read that?
He
I
read that.
read that. I
Okay,
read
then
that.
you just didn't hear Donald Talker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an older one like from earlier in the show, but I'm going back. The PlayStation players don't deserve Hearthmark. I got that one. Nah,
Physical moves have quality advantage over digital
Yep,
streaming.
I absolutely read that.
No, he's just he gets confused lately because
You got 30 seconds. He said we skipped it. No, okay, if we did it, we read it. It is what it is. Well, that's all, folks. Like, we'll talk to you guys
he's a
later.
bit confused. He's still waiting for Grand Theft to come out for Switch. Poor guy, kind of like these Xbox dudes looking for a nomination.
And with that, we're out.